Hey everybody, welcome back to Planar Party. This week we're going to play straight out of the boxes. The only thing we've done to them is sleeve them. The 4 Lost Caverns of Ixalan pre-constructed commander decks. I'm one of your 4 players, Eli Cauley-Moon, and I'm going to be piloting HAKBAL of the Surging Soul, who is the merfolk type of deck. HAKBAL wants to explore a lot, which basically means I'm going to be looking at the top card of my library, and if it's land, I'm going to be drawing it. And when HAKBAL attacks, I'm going to play it. And if not, I'm going to be putting a lot of 1/1 counters around. So hopefully I'm going to go big, go wide, and kill my opponents.
Hi everybody, I'm Andy. Welcome back to the stream. I'm playing vampires. I'm playing CLAVILENO, First of the Blessed. This is an Orzhov white-black deck doing a kind of different take on Orzhov-y things. I'm excited.
Very cool. And I'm Eli, and I'm going to be playing Admiral Brass the Unsinkable. Yo ho, yo ho! I'm playing with my mateys. I'm playing the pirate deck. Yep, just 3-color pirates. A lot of fun guys in here. And
hello, I'm Tiffany. I am playing dinosaurs with my friend PANTLAZA, sun-favored. And basically, I'm just trying to get a lot of dinosaurs out on the board through the mechanic Discover. And that's what I'm doing, I guess. Look at my dinosaur.
dinosaur!
All right, we set up beforehand who was going first, and I won through a totally random series of dice rolls. So I'm gonna do things. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna draw for turn, and I'm gonna play a command tower and pass the turn.
Cool.
Alrighty. Sometimes we come to commander games to, play fair magic. And other times we come to magic
If you
to do this.
Nice one to John.
1 swamp into 1 soul ring.
Yes.
Into 1 swifty foot boot.
Oh my goodness.
If this stream is like 30 minutes long, at the link for our current stream, you can check out previous episodes if this wasn't enough content.
Yeah.
Should do that anyway. They're all
This
good.
isn't that scary, but I admit
No,
that
if this was another rock, I would.
Yeah, I know.
All right, good.
No, I know. Your turn.
I'm gonna draw for a turn, and I'm just gonna play a tapped 3-color land and sadly pass the turn.
All right.
Alright, I'll draw for turn. I'm gonna start out with a Mosswort Bridge. Comes into play tapped, and it has Hideaway 4, which means I'm gonna look at the top 4 cards of my library and hide away one of them, which I will be able to play at a later time.
And then what's the condition on that one? If you control.
Oh, if I control creatures, I control have total power 10 or greater, which, let's face it, with dinos, pretty easy.
True.
Ooh.
Mario,
I think that's
fresh
fun.
haircut.
I got a huge haircut.
Yeah.
If you're in the Central Florida area, Sarah Lazzoli can't be matched.
Best.
Plug.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pass after that.
All right, I'm gonna untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. I will just play out a forest, literally because I think it's the less scary of the 2 lands that I could have played in this deck, and then I will pass the turn.
All right. Also, a reminder while I'm taking my turn here is that we are live, and so one of the benefits of that is that you can come and talk to us in the stream. We'll interact with you, answer your questions. You can tell us if we're, missing something in a nice way. You can comment on how pretty my teeth look, other things as well. And now I will play my land for a turn, which will be this Tainted Field, and then I will tap 2.
So many options.
Yeah, I know, so many options. I'm gonna tap 2 for Blood Artist.
Hey, wow, strong out in front pick.
Sorry, I'm not gonna be stupid, and I'm going to float 4 in my pool instead and use the 1 black and the 1 colorless from Soul Ring. And no, it still doesn't work. I am gonna be stupid. I know I was doing it for a reason. And then I'll put my boots on my friend here, and it's a 0/1, so I'm not gonna attack, and I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay. I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw for a turn. I will play a mountain, and then I'm going to tap 2 to just get a little ramp going on. I'm gonna play this Rakdos Signet.
Nice.
Pass the turn.
Nice.
Nice. So untap, draw for turn. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Still very nice.
Very, very nice.
Seems to be very nice.
We'll play this exotic orchard,
Cool.
and then I'm going to pay 2 for an arcane signet,
All right, so it's really rude that everyone ramped but me. Right?
Yeah.
and then I will
Not a
pass
fan.
the turn.
Okay.
Simic who?
I know. I don't want to talk about it. Oh man, I will now play the scarier of the 2 lands I could choose to play, and I will. I don't know. Get everybody vaguely riled up. I mean, how much is my commander cost? 4? That seems unfair. Merfolk Cave Diver is a 2 attack, 4 damage Merfolk Scout, and whenever a creature I control explores any of them, it gets +1/+0 till end of turn, and then is unblockable. So you know, later maybe that'll be relevant if it's alive, and then I will pass.
Okay, draw, untap. Tapped Orzhov Basilica, which will return this to my hand. It's really rough out here in terms of mana fixing.
See that?
You would think that it would have been fine with the Soul Ring.
Such a good
You
out of
would
the
think
gate.
wrong.
It's a real roller coaster of a last turn.
I know. I know. Talisman of Hierarchy.
Ooh, that's good though.
I still have no favorable attacks, faster.
All right. I am going to untap, upkeep, draw for a turn. I will play an Exotic Orchard as my land for a turn. And then I think I'm going to pay 4 mana to play a Merchant Raiders. It's a 2/4 pirate, and when it or any other pirate I control enters the battlefield, I get to tap down one of your creatures, and it doesn't untap
That
until he
feels
leaves.
like maybe too good.
Super annoying.
So I think I might just tap down that cheeky little man who likes to become unblockable.
While
over there.
Merchant Raiders is in play.
Yeah, well,
Huh.
as long as it's in play.
Huh.
And I'm gonna. It's actually as long as I control Merchant Raiders.
Yeah.
So I guess you could steal him and then untap your
Ah,
stuff.
that's a solid point. Yeah.
Pirates
Go
are
ahead, Tiffany.
mean, man.
That's army.
Pirates are mean. We'll untap. We'll draw for a turn. I'm going to play a plains. And that's it. I'm gonna pass.
I mean, I, for one, am actually super jazzed to be back at Ixalan. There's, you know, there are many things to be said about the flavor of this set, but I do think it's one of the more unique spaces that Magic visits, and there's some cool, let's just say, vibes.
Yeah.
I think I will just put HAKBAL onto the battlefield at this point of the Surging Soul. So the official wording there on HAKBAL of the Surging Soul is legendary creature, Merfolk Scout, and at the beginning of combat on my turn, each Merfolk creature I control explores. And to explore, I'm going to reveal the top card of my library. It either goes into my hand if it's a land, or I can put a 1/1 counter on the exploring creature, and then the card can either go back on top of my library or into my graveyard. And then when this creature attacks, I can put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield, and if I don't, I draw. So, you know, there's like, it's a mixed bag
busted.
there.
There's an
not
insane
busted.
amount of
It's really
words on
good.
that commander,
Yeah.
and in case you missed it, it's for each
Yeah.
of those creatures.
Like, exploring a lot is cool. Anyway, and I will now move to combat, which will trigger the first
So-
ability on HAKBAL of the Surging Soul.
Who are you gonna explore to first?
Oh, I did both do because he's just tapped.
Yeah.
So I'll just go left to right, I think, unless
Sure.
there's some weird reason not to. So first explore, I'm going to reveal Singer of Swift Rivers, which gives something a shield counter when it comes into play.
All right.
And I can cast more focus if they have flash. So I'll just keep.
What was the name of that card?
That was the Singer of Swift Rivers. Singer. That's going to stay on top. So that's one explore. I'll put a counter on yonder Merfolk Cave Diver. Its trigger will also activate, so it's now a 4/4 that can't be blocked, as tapped as it is.
Shame that it's tapped.
And then look at that.
Really rough.
Hey, who's that? It's
Yeah.
Singer of Swift Rivers. I know you from earlier. And so that'll put another counter on HAKBAL. That's definitely not how you pronounce it. And that is my turn.
Cool, cool.
Alrighty.
Merfolk hype. I see you on the menu.
I mean, Simic, baby.
Merfolk.
What can you do? It's Simic.
Yeah. Sorry. Pirate hype. No,
Oh,
Merfolk
fire.
hype.
Well, I mean, who's.
Pirate.
Nobody likes the dinos? That's
Honestly, I like the dinos. I think the dinos
Pirates
are
was
very
a like
fun.
resolving
Yeah.
favorite, and
Well,
nobody voted for
Pirates are
Merfolk.
Yo ho.
Yeah.
Pirates be that favorite.
I mean, pirates have the best flavor for
What,
sure.
what
Yar.
I like that I can
Heartily
infer how
agree.
many people are involved in that poll just because it's 75 to 25. So there's either 4 or 8 of you, I guess.
Yep.
2 for Legion Lieutenant. Other
Ooh.
vampires you control get +1/+1. And then I will tap 1, and this talisman will do 1 damage to me. And this for my commander, CLAVILENO, first of the Bless. He's a vampire cleric, and whenever I attack, target attacking vampire that is not a demon becomes a demon in addition to its other types. So I've got a vampire demon thing going on here, and that creature gains when this creature dies, draw a card, and create a tapped 4/3 white and black vampire demon with flying. So basically, I'll show you how it works. So I'm going to move and put this Swiftfoot boots onto my Legion Lieutenant, and then I'm going to, actually no, I'm going to put it onto my commander, because the hexproof there is a little relevant, and I'm going to move to combat. I'm going to see who has open attacks.
All
Ooh,
of
sorry, dinos.
Fair.
Does your commander not fly? I just
no.
always assume vampires can fly. Okay.
You really would
Yeah,
think,
right?
but he does not. He's
Good point of clarification for this time.
round bound.
Yes.
So I'm going to move
Round
just for
bound.
2 little damage at dinos.
But it is
3
cool.
other vampires you
Three
control.
little damage at dinos. And because I attacked, I get to do the trigger. So I get to do attacking a vampire that isn't a demon, so I'm going to put it on himself, actually.
Okay.
And I will pass the turn.
Yeah, and we're just going to use these little red guys to remind
Yeah.
ourselves that it has
Because
the demon.
it doesn't say until end of turn. It's kind of a permanent thing that it gains, so that's what we're using to indicate it.
Yep.
Yeah.
All we need are a bunch of vampire demons.
Untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Ooh, alrighty. I think that I'm going to play a tapped Choked Estuary as my land for turn. And then I will start by playing, tapping 1, 2 to cast Kari Zev, Skyship Raider.
Ooh.
She is a 1/3 with First Strike and Menace, and what's fun is this is actually where Ragavan comes from, because when she attacks, I get a legendary 2/1 red monkey creature token, who enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Yeah.
Good monkey.
So she's a pirate, so when she enters, I am going to let's tap down a vampire this time, so I'm going to tap down the Legion Lieutenant.
Tapped.
It's like they stapled a barn to the side of that creature. That's a stream from last time, Joe. So you should now go to the chat or the backlog and watch the Doctor Who stream. That's good.
I think I'm also going to pay 2, and I am going to cast a Direfleet Daredevil, a 2/1 first striking pirate. And when he enters the battlefield, I can exile instant and sorcery and do stuff with it, but there's nothing in the graveyard, so that's not relevant. But I am going to now tap down. I think I'm going to maybe tap down that Merfolk over there.
Yeah, that's the most killable creature I
Sorry
ever
about
saw.
that.
I don't know how to do it, but I will
It's kind
figure
of
it out.
alarming he's still alive, honestly.
Yeah, and then I'm going to move to combat, and I think I'm going to send 2 damage at the old vampires. So 2,
Compelling.
4.
I'll take 2.
Make him get rid of that
Take
blood
2.
artist.
Go ahead.
All right.
Yeah.
I am relieved it's blood artist and not the other. What's the one drop that lets you sack to?
Vicious
Viscerous
here.
here?
Yeah, Viscerous here. Much
also
worse.
good.
This year's very good. Yeah.
Clifftop Retreat. I have a plains in play, so it comes in untapped.
Nice. Love the land reprints in these. Actually, very nice.
And the
Yeah.
art is
You know
gorgeous
what?
in all of them too.
Yeah.
That's a really fun one.
We're gonna have some fun and play PANTLAZA, the Sun Favored.
PANTLAZA.
So whenever PANTLAZA, Sun Favored, or another dinosaur enters the battlefield under your control, you may discover X, where X is that creature's toughness. Do that only once a turn. So no limitations on merfolk abilities, but some of the dinos. To be fair, it's a pretty powerful thing. So discover means I'm going to exile cards from the top of my library until I exile a non-land card with the mana value or less than X, which is 4 in this case because PANTLAZA's toughness is 4.
So mana value 4 or less. Yeah. Okay.
So we'll do that. Here we go. First one, Raging
Read it right off.
Regisar.
There you go.
That means I can cast it without paying its cost, and I'm going to do that.
Cool.
Seems good.
Seems good.
Yeah.
And then that one throws 1 damage around when it attacks. Correct.
Yes, it does.
Nice.
Nice.
And that's it. I'm going to pass the turn.
Alrighty.
Any target.
2
All right.
dinos for the price of 1. Seems
2 dinos for the price of 1.
So good.
Flash.
Get your dinos. Get your dinos. Do it for the price of 1. PANTLAZA.
Okay. So okay. So stuff.
Stuff.
Lousy seat to be in. Oh, not a lousy seat. I just hate that pirate. So
Maybe we can make a deal. Maybe I don't have to tap down your next ones if you don't send them at me.
that's interesting, compelling thought. I will just play Nick Hansil, Current Conductor. So, 2/3 Merfolk Scout. Whenever a creature I control explores a land, I may put a land card from my hand onto the battlefield tapped, which I believe means that the card I just put into my hand from exploring would be eligible, unless
I think
anybody's
so.
wrong. And then whenever a creature I control explores not a land, So I guess it's the Nautilus Explorer. I just put a 1/1 counter on it, so it and the creature that explored would both get counters.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay,
think it does.
so that sounds cool.
Got a lot of triggers over there. You got a lot of stuff
I'm
happening.
getting something going here. Then I'm going to cast one turn too late. Singer of Swift Rivers, which has flash, but whatever. It enters. I put a shield counter on another creature I control, so I'll choose HAKBAL, my commander. I'll make a little shield counter. I'll make a token. Yeah, that's perfect.
For now,
and then that's what that does. And then I can cast Merfolk spells as if they had flash from here forward.
And how does shield counters work?
Shield counters work. This is fun because it's on there. If it would be dealt damage or destroyed, I remove the shield counter from it instead. So any amount of damage is enough to remove the shield counter for any raging Regisaurs that are interested. So then I will move to combat, which will put HAKBAL's ability on the stack.
This
so
commander's
all
still
4 of these are
here.
going to
It's not
trigger.
good, it just died.
All right, so I gotta be real careful. So I'm gonna start left and go to right. So first one explores. I will reveal Tatiova Benthic Druid.
That's a good one.
I think.
Sorry.
There's not even enough time to warn them. Tatiova, I will leave her on top. So I'll put another counter onto the Merfolk Cave Diver, but I will do it to this and to Nikanzil because of the second ability on Nikanzil. So I'm going to do that both times, or all 4 times, I guess. Then HAKBAL does the same thing, gets another counter. Nikanzil gets another counter. I'm still just, exploring the same card off the top of my library, so I'm, for simplicity, not showing you every time. And then Singer of Swift Rivers will explore, same card, get a counter, and Nikanzil will get a counter as well.
That seems good.
Yeah.
Did HAKBAL? Yeah, HAKBAL already had a counter on him from earlier, right?
I think so. And I think the cancel shouldn't have 1 counter for each of them and then 1 for itself, so it shouldn't have 5 counters?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then when it explored, it got a 5th one, yeah. It's
That's
pretty
spicy.
decent.
That seems pretty spicy.
Don't
So-
love it. Don't love it.
Where were we on that deal?
Yeah.
No deals.
Don't unleash them.
No,
They're huge.
I pass. I pass the turn.
Okay, I guess they can't attack anyway, so. Yeah.
All right. Untap.
Yet.
Yet.
He does not untap.
He does not untap.
Because he's not bad.
Wow, don't love that.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, not a big fan.
No.
Me and my 3 lands.
Hey, but one of them taps for 2.
With also like a Soul Ring. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, poor me. I only ramped a
Good save.
bunch of times.
But I also feel like, what? So at least definitely me. I'm in the like, board wipe seat
Yeah.
is like not great news right now. I don't know how
Yeah.
everybody else feels.
Board wipe? That'd be nice.
I feel like board wipes,
Kind of.
No.
ideal.
Yeah. I have all these little guys. I don't know if I'm
Little
board wipe or not. Yeah. Your commander's terrifying.
I'm not convinced. I mean, I guess it's hard for me not to act a little not convinced. That was nice.
That was good. That was good.
7-8 right now feels good against Dinos,
Yeah.
but we'll see.
Well, that would have been
Pirates is
massive if I hadn't tapped him down.
Truth,
Yeah.
because it would have been a
Oh, what you doing, Andy?
I'm tapping 3 for.
colorless on that one. Sorry, I was just making sure for life.
Yes, thank you. Drana, Liberator of Malakir.
Cool.
And then I'm gonna move. Ooh. My mana is just really messing me up. I really don't like it. It's like precons, because we're playing the precons right out of the box, right? One of the things people complain about precons is the mana base, and for the most part in these streams it's been okay for me. Even when I was playing a 5-color deck, this is annoying.
Yeah.
But
You have too much colorless mana?
I've got too much colorless mana, and the things I have tap for 2, I don't need them to tap for 2 right now, but I don't have enough colored mana. So I guess I'm going to overpay to move these boots onto Drana.
Okay.
Seems good.
Any
Yeah.
response to me moving the boots?
Discontent.
No. All right.
Yeah, general unease,
discontent.
yeah.
Fair enough.
General discontent. Yep.
I gnash teeth in response.
Yeah, fair. I'm gonna move to combat. Do I need to start hitting you, or are you gonna stop attacking my guys down? Because I would like to do some damage.
I won't tap your guys down on my turn.
All right,
Yep.
thank you. So I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna hit Mario for 2. Actually, it's 3 because other vampires I control get +1.
This is prejudice.
And when the attack trigger goes on, I'm gonna give CLAVILENO's trigger to Drana, and she also gets a 1/1 counter.
So it's on
herself.
attack.
After she deals damage.
Yeah, so it's not gonna hurt Mario, and additionally, I'm just putting it down.
Cool.
And then I will pass the turn.
Cool. Alrighty. I am going to untap, upkeep, draw for turn. That is very interesting. I will play a swamp. And then talk about your favorite Ixalan thing for about 20 seconds while I figure out exactly what I'm going to do.
I will, because I have no special affinity to Ixalan except for the fact that this was the Magic set that I first started playing Magic for the first time.
That's such a wild way to present that.
Because I don't like it. And when we first started playing, I was like, what is this dumb card game? Why are there pirates and dinosaurs and vampires? And what do they have to do with each other? And what are merfolks? Like, I think that there's very little. They worked really hard to make a story that combines these disparate, kindred groups together. They had to really work for it, because what is this?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think
it's a
I
good
kind
setting.
of see them all kind of fit together.
Do you like
Maybe
it?
the vampires.
Yeah, I mean,
don't know.
you know, there are some
but the
social
merfolk,
aspects.
the
These
dinosaurs,
were,
and the pirates.
what am I
kinda
doing
all-
here?
Well, conquistadoring, which is
Yeah,
true.
alarming. Like,
I do think I'm going to start saying to people, I have no specific affinity for Florida except that I was born there. I think that's very funny.
Alrighty. Okay, I think I see what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to start by casting King Narfi's Betrayal. So we're all going to mill 4 cards, and then I can exile a creature or planeswalker from each graveyard.
Brutal.
oh god.
That advice about like it could have been the
My
last 4 cards on the
apologies,
bottom
I
of your
only have
library.
land.
No lands.
So what did you want?
I'm going to exile a creature or planeswalker, and we're going to put it under King Narfi because I will be able to cast these
And
cards.
only offer you Tatio.
Oh, you know what? That's pretty good.
Super unfortunate for me that Eli probably just milled the best new card in this deck, which is Order of the Sacred Dusk, that people have been saying is like going to be playable in Constructed Commander. So that blows.
Yeah. Alrighty. These are pretty good hits. I hit a Spectral Sailor off of mine. So I'm just gonna leave that there. We'll put a counter on it for the first saga.
And then the last 2 parts are just getting the ability to play the cards exiled with King Narfi's Betrayal?
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Exactly. Now
Yeah.
I'm very tempted to move to combat, but I don't think that I have any good attacks. So unfortunately, I'm just gonna pass the turn.
Order of the Sacred Dusk doesn't have... Oh, Convoke.
It has
Son of a
Convoke
gun.
and Exalted, which is just super good.
Does it give all your vampires exalted? Is that that
Yeah,
one? Yeah, that seems
it
good.
does, yeah.
Sure.
Oh, but I guess I don't have vampires.
You know,
so
it's
way
not
less
great
good.
for you.
Yeah.
It just sucks that I don't have it, and that
Does
it's
have lifeline.
exiled under your guy.
You
We're
can
gonna
cut-
play Forest. How exciting. I'll pay 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Oh, no.
For Majestic Heliopterus. Heliopterus.
You crushed it. Nailed it.
It has flying. Whenever it attacks another target dinosaur you control gains flying until the end of turn.
What? Flying dinosaurs?
Now, it only has
Do you trigger
Yes,
PANTLAZA?
which I was just about to get to. It only has a 2 toughness, so I'm only gonna get to discover 2.
Small dinosaur.
Small
I'm calling it. It's gonna be a mana rock.
Mana
It's
rock.
gonna be a signet.
A rampant ramp,
yeah.
not bad.
That
not
counts.
bad.
Possibly
2
better,
mana ramp. Yeah.
All right, so search the library for a basic land card, put that on the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, let's see. Why don't we get? We're gonna get another planes.
So the game with PANTLAZA is put it in a deck where you can put a dinosaur to play every turn, right?
Yeah. While you're contemplating your combat, might I just remind you of the shield counter that we could get rid of from, that would be,
Oh, by dealing 1 damage to it with
Yeah.
the Regisaur?
yeah.
That'd be good.
But you can also kill...
And just the general status of Mario's
creature.
commander still being alive when that's less than ideal for us.
I don't know. I value creatures higher than shield counters, but it's not my call.
Yeah.
All right, so Arch of Araska is gonna go at the bottom of my deck. And then this goes into my graveyard. We're at our combat step, which seems kind of
So
fun.
did you? I'm sorry. You tutored to planes, right?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all right there. And then, so combat. And I think that I will just go at Mario with my Raging Regisaur. And
Okay.
tag that shield.
All right. I'll just block with Nick Hansdale, the current conductor.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah. Get wrecked.
Big.
Nothing in my vows about not making obvious blocks. I thought that would go unremarked. I didn't realize I was like a. I didn't mean to do the dozens at my wife on stream. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Wow.
For chat, they're married.
We got a big oof in the chat.
No, it's fine. Don't.
Some of us did not have enough coffee.
I'm sorry, my love. I'm so sorry.
We'll pass the turn.
All right. Okay. I'll keep draw. I will play a Rogue's Passage.
That's to be noted.
Yeah, which I can tap for 4 colors and tap it to give a creature. Target creature can't be blocked this turn. Otherwise, it's just a colorless tap for Rooney. I am going to move to combat.
Before you move to combat, where are those going?
Where they are.
Not at me.
He just wants
Correct.
to explore.
Yeah, really, literally moving to combat because I have triggers, and then I'm going to pass.
If you
the
can
turn.
get rid of this, I will give you something.
Oh, what would you do?
My next removal spell will not go at you if you get rid of Mario's commander.
Yeah, I think I think I like that. I think that we should probably get rid of it now. I'm gonna pay 3, and I'm going to Chaos Warp, targeting your commander. So
All
you
right.
could get something better, but
So, the way it works with this is that I don't
Yes.
actually have to shuffle it in. I just put it back to the zone
Yes.
and then reveal the
And then
dice.
you have
I
to
still
shuffle your library?
Yes, and
Yep.
then I reveal the top card.
and if the top card is a permanent, then you just put it right onto the battlefield.
Yeah, so normally it would just shuffle right in, but since it's my commander, it can go back to the command zone.
Yes.
And then the rest of the card goes through on quote-unquote unabated.
Yep.
So if it's a permanent, I get it for free.
Yeah.
And if you're thinking, oh, you could get the one that you Chaos Warp
This right
away
here,
back,
that's an instant.
That's true.
That's
and
an
it's
Probably
instant.
true, probably true. Or...
No!
All right, let me go ahead and explain.
How do you say that?
Zolatoic,
That's
the
where I
Smiling Flood. There's almost no chance this art reads on camera, but we'll try. It is a massively humongous salamander serpent.
No.
Cost 6, it's a 6/6, and it's a legend. So whenever it, the Smiling Flood, enters the battlefield, which it just did, or attacks, I put a flood counter on target land.
Yikes.
That lands an island in addition to its other types for as long as it has a counter on it. And at the beginning of the end step, I untap each permanent I control with a counter on it.
Can you get
counter?
around
It turns out that
Eli's
doesn't tap that
tapping.
thing.
Wow.
Yes. So I will put I'm gonna give Eli an island, which is hilarious. So I'll make Choked Estuary an island in addition to all the things it is already.
I'll just put this to remind me.
Everyone's in love with this axolotl card.
See, this is why you don't jump off salty, because sometimes you look great after the fact.
Mistakes have been made.
No, I think you did great.
I do think that that's
What else?
probably the worst thing for us you could have hit. Like, I think that's your best
It's
hit.
worked out pretty good for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and then also,
Should have just.
like, okay, well, I mean, this.
Well, you're in your combat, right? So.
Well, no, because you acting onto
Oh.
the stack as I declare moving to combat lets me go back into my first main. So I can
does it?
yes.
Judge? I think that
It
you might be
does.
on your way.
We can wait for some sort of authoritative situation here.
Judges
All
say
right,
pretty sure. That's
fine,
right.
all
That's
right.
right.
Which I guess if we'd known that, there probably would have been different plays, I would assume, because I'm just going to
Fine.
recast Commander.
No.
I didn't even ask for this. Yeah, the committee says yes.
did.
Thanks,
Mario
chat.
is correct.
Yeah, okay.
Chat.
That was my back. I mean, I didn't know that for a bunch of years too. The only reason I mentioned it is because someone who was in my position then did this to me.
I spent 3 mana so he could get
Yeah,
his.
you said you're
Get his
the best
salad.
commander, and now it's all just gonna happen again.
What's terrible is, like, through no fault of my own, I've pulled so much ire from this table. All right, so I will now move to combat.
Great. Yeah.
All right.
True.
So, trigger. Zolatoic itself does not do anything on
It is
that
not a
one.
merc.
So, let's look at the top card
Cheers,
for
exploring.
HAKBAL.
That's
Yeah.
very cool.
Hey, look, an island. I get an island in my hand,
Alright,
which
seems
it
good.
turns out to be low-key, high-key, the most disappointing result.
you have to trigger off that guy?
Yes, right. And the cancel goes to 6. Then
I thought you
Cave
could put a-
Diver also. No, that's right. You're right. So what do I do with it? I can play a land, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can put a land card from my hand on the battlefield tab. So I will do that thing. Well, yeah, that's fine. This one explores, reveals an island, so that goes into my hand, and then I can put a land on the battlefield tab.
All right, team.
Yeah. All right.
No, stop! Don't.
team.
Avengers assemble.
Avengers
Yeah.
It's time.
Now in this cancel, current conductor will explore. I'll hit wave goodbye.
No!
wipe?
It's
It
a
is. I'm gonna
sorcery.
leave that right on
Did you read
top.
what that says?
Well, it will return each creature without a 1/1 counter onto its owner's hand. So we'll leave that. I'm gonna. Do I even untap? I don't think I do. So that'll stay on top. Put 2 counters on my boy.
Here's another dice.
Thank you. And then we'll do it one more time, remaining on top. So I'll get another counter onto Singer's Swift Rivers and one more counter on this Conceal Current Conductor. And I did mention these weren't going to attack, but I didn't make a deal about it. And now, in light of current circumstances, I think it is going to attack. They are going to attack. So these two don't have summoning sickness. They're good to go. So I will go to so now I got to think tactically. I'm the arch enemy, so who's the person that, I don't know, penalizing does me the most value to? Is anybody willing to be chill on my next turn if I don't attack them expressly?
Leave the committee and face our this is collective bargaining. We are on strike. That's the AMPTP. Don't you dare.
me and my one card. I'm staying with the committee.
All right. Okay. No takers. No takers on that offer. So, I mean, what deck am I scariest of? I think here's a weird reason to do it, because Andy and I end up usually being on the same team. I'm just going to swing at them.
That's a terrible reason. No. Hold on.
Sent. So,
No.
10, 11,
It's too
and then
late.
a 5, 4.
A 10, 11, and a
15
5,
damage?
4?
Yeah.
Swear words.
Let me know how the committee works out. No, it's gonna work out great. I don't think I untap. I'm pretty sure I'm
feeling
dead.
mighty high right now,
I
are
think
you
you're
fish
untapping.
folk?
I hope so, man.
We're about to be fish food. Alright, I will block, for I wish to live, and they don't have tramplays.
Nope, no way to get through anything. Just big ass. This is a minion.
Alrighty. I'll block with my commander, and I'll block the biggest one with the commander, and I'll take the smaller one.
Okay, so it's just 5.
Yeah, I'll
So you go to
keep my
32.
blood artist. That's how much I value my blood artist. Who knows if that's right or accurate. Anyways, my commander will have his trigger, so he will let me draw a card, and I will create a 4/3 demon vampire.
One could argue it was a
Doesn't
good
your
reason
blood
not
artist
to
trigger
attack
as
you.
well?
Oh yeah, sure. So is it?
And I'll get a blood artist trigger, which
But
is
I
going
assume you
at
attack.
you.
No, okay, right, that makes sense.
Yeah, that
And
makes
I
a
will
lot of
gain
sense.
1 life, please.
Gotcha.
Thank you.
So all right, I'm at 36. You're at 33.
Nice.
Yeah, that might have been the
Mario
worst
has
person
no
to choose.
flyers, so that's
No,
pretty
I mean
good.
I think I picked wrong.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but
No, you said stuff.
I
Just
did.
not that.
My turn?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah.
So I have triggered my instep. Xylotech untaps my squad.
All
Oh,
of
the
your
creature,
squad,
the countered
so
squad.
I could have
So
pushed
bad.
damage through, except for the part where I can't push damage through now.
Why not?
Well, just tapping creatures down, like keeping them tapped down.
Oh, he can
but
untap them.
The Xylotech seems like, if we get
Drawing
rid of
for
that, that'd be
turn.
It's a little toyic.
good. Yeah.
I will play this hideaway land called Wind Brisk Heights. Look at the top 4.
Alrighty. And what is the condition to cast the card off of that?
Let me see. It is, I may play the card exiled without paying its mana cost if I attack with 3 or more creatures this
3 or
turn.
more creatures,
So it's
cool.
quite flavorful,
Yeah.
I think.
Everyone in the chat's being very funny.
Yeah, I like what Yasser says. Remember
Yes.
when Mario said the video was short because of Soul Ring? It was debate.
I'm putting these back under my library. I am...
Oh, see, shit. There's a euthism. I don't know what that means.
A debate? We were debated. I don't know.
It means like, you know,
we were
misdirected.
God. Misdirected.
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Yeah. Neat.
I knew that.
Tiffany's hip with the kids.
I don't want to say who, but someone today mentioned that though I am a millennial, I give off Gen X vibes, and I took that wrong.
It was meant by as a compliment, I'm
Yeah, I
sure,
could tell.
by
It
whoever said it.
read as a
Sure.
compliment.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Whichever
speaking of,
fanged individual might have mentioned any of us.
Okay,
Yeah.
alright.
What are we doing, vampires?
I'm counting my vampires. I'm looking over here. I'm considering my left choices. I am...
so I'm sorry, Legion's tapped down from the pirates though, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
I
I'm sorry.
You might want to do some more
Yeah.
tapping this.
Yeah, so I can
Tappy,
tap
tappy, tap.
2 of his creatures on my turn, but they're just gonna untap.
Oh, that's true.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, so before you swing at me, you tap 2 of my creatures down. You get through pretty much unscathed because you
No,
at least
you
back
still have
3
3 blockers.
Which I get some chunky boys left that way. Actually, everybody's kind of shit. I mean,
Does anyone have any removal?
this is the most not through any choices of my own I've ever become the archenemy in a game ever.
It'll be okay.
Wait. You have removed
She said,
your
I think we'll
board
be
wipe.
okay.
Hey, Tiffany, should I be
Yeah, hey,
developing my
Tiffany.
board? Yeah, hey, it's a member of the
I think
alliance.
I would discourage developing boards.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay. At this juncture, you
Really
discourage.
clutch
That is
information.
So if all the creatures did die, Drana would be a 4/3. Interesting. And that's for free, or do you have to pay for that if it does come to pass?
No, it just
This is
It's
just
just
an
an
yeah, it just
automatic.
happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
Intriguing.
right. Well, with that knowledge, I shan't do my various things.
Yeah.
I shall move to combat. I shall move to combat with Drana at Mario and
Shocking.
with my vampire demon, which is a 4/3.
So we're talking 7?
That is accurate.
Or no,
no,
8, 9?
sorry. So this is
9.
5 and 4.
9.
Yeah.
It's a headband. So that puts me at 27.
And put a 1/1 counter on Drana because of the trigger, and a 1/1 counter onto my friend here, and I'll pass turn.
Alrighty. I'm going
compelling
to untap, upkeep, draw for turn. Trigger my King of Narfi's Betrayal. Until end of turn, I can cast spells that were exiled with him. So I think that I'm going to go, and they can be of any color. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to cast this Tatiova.
Interesting.
My favorite card.
It's pretty good.
And then
all
I am
magic.
going to play a Path of Ancestry. Enters the battlefield tapped. I draw a card from Tatiova, and I'm going
With
to gain a
vampires,
life.
right?
Well, it's just Path of Ancestry lets me scry if it shares a creature type with my commander. So it would be pirate by default.
Right.
And then I guess I don't have any good attacks on Mario, and in the event that there's like a counter spell or something, which I don't think it could be, I don't want to lose anybody. So yeah, I think I'm just like playing my land, drawing a card, gaining a little bit of life, and passing the turn. Yeah.
I gotta
So,
say, I think
sorry, you take 1 more additional damage because Drana has first strike.
So wait, why?
She has first strike, so she actually does get the counter.
Oh, hey, fun.
Yeah.
She doesn't. The other guy
The
won.
other guy.
Yes, that's it. It lagging behind comes along.
At the end of your turn,
That's fun.
I'm gonna. No, I'm not. Because
Okay,
what am
cool.
I thinking of? Because
Alright.
I don't know, Power Tender Greater. Because I made that dumb move at my last turn.
Oh, the bridge. We're gonna get hideawayed again.
Yeah.
Well, not anymore, I guess.
Yeah, no
No.
anymore.
All right. Let's see here. We'll go ahead and play this Cinderglade.
Sure.
Comes in untapped because I have 2 or more basic lands. And then I will, as promised,
It's prophesied. Say it that way. It's cool.
Prophesize.
as
yeah.
prophesized, I'll play 3 white and then an additional 5
I feel like
for Awakening Sun's Avatar.
Oh, yikes.
When it enters the battlefield, if I cast it from my hand, which I did, destroy all non-dinosaur creatures.
Indeed.
Alright.
Right.
I am unpleased.
Sorry, trigger.
Oh, and I will trigger my Discover.
So yeah, so that Discover trigger happens.
7.
And then Andy's.
So
I have 4 blood artist triggers.
4 for me
That is 7.
and 5 for Mario.
Oh, that's a good one. So Thundering Spineback is going to come into play, and other dinosaurs I
You'll
control
take
will get
how
+1,
many
+1.
I'm sorry, me?
Yeah, so
Wait.
sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Can we
Yeah,
just
sorry.
resolve the
Yeah,
blood
yeah, the blood
artist?
artist.
You'll take the damage from your creatures.
Oh.
You'll take the damage from your creatures. You'll take damage from my creatures. So you'll take 4.
I'll take
Cool.
5.
Yep.
So I'm gonna take 4.
Oh,
I'll
and
take
we
4.
feel like tactically this is the best decision. I mean, I don't think we should.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Jesus.
Everybody else.
Sometimes we
so
do
how
what
much
is
do you
swiftest.
net?
This is,
How much do you net?
How much do you gain?
That was 13,
4.
right?
Yeah.
Andy gains 13. And then
Jeez, okay.
you have, did you
Yep.
draw your card and create your
about to.
demon?
Yeah, I'm
cool,
about
cool, cool.
Good gravy, Miss Maybe.
Oof, da.
I feel great.
Yeah.
All right, now I'm going to go to my combat stage, because I still do.
Yikes.
And then I'm going to attack, because I'm part of an allegiance. I will attack Mario
yeah.
for 8. Because my Thundering Spineback came in
yeesh.
on my Discover.
Geez, Mario goes to 13.
I mean, if you lose a game because you didn't do anything, that's not your fault.
No, Mario's cool now. Mario, you're part of the
committee,
Rebel
committee.
Alliance.
Okay.
Disbanded.
Yeah. Committee
Where
disbanded.
are we over?
Alliance disbanded.
Yeah,
Just long enough to give
Yeah,
you.
friendship with dinosaurs ended. New
Ended.
best friend, Murphle.
Wait a minute, wait a minute here.
All right, what else?
Anything else?
Yeah.
No, I'm done.
Okay, untap.
That was a very good turn.
Yeah, that's a great
I
turn.
mean, it's subjective.
Fair.
I guess,
Fair.
I will play an island. So if I cast this, it's bad for you. Do you want me to not cast it if you promise you
What in
won't
the cheating?
attack me
I won't
on your
attack
next
you.
turn?
Okay.
All right, I will
about that.
merely cast my commander, which I put somewhere, but I'll find it, I'm
Alliance
sure.
Despair.
Did you shuffle your commander into your deck?
Might have,
Oh,
no. Why would I do that? Oh,
Is it
that's
in your
so
hand?
dumb. No, it's somewhere. Maybe it's
your
in my
graveyard? Graveyard?
Yes, it's right there.
Graveyard.
nice.
Because I'm not dumb enough to do that, but I mean, I'm dumb to do a lot of things. 6 for just all. I haven't cast it but the once, right? Hakbal?
Yeah, just
I-
once.
No, twice.
Is that
But once
twice?
from
Yeah,
your
because
hand?
remember we chaos warped
Yeah,
it.
chaos warped it. So they should
This is
cost
my
8
second
now.
cast. Well,
Yeah,
yes.
this is your third cast.
Third cast.
'Cause you did first, and then I chaos
I don't have
warped and
another
played
thing to
it
do
again.
after that, based on our new and exciting alliance. Hakbal enters. I will go to combat, get 1 explore trigger off the top of my library. I will put Prime Speaker Zagana.
Hakbal, yeah.
I'm trying to decide if I want that. You get a 1/1 counter, reacts as greatest power among other creatures. So yeah, it should stay on top. That's a good card draw engine.
All right.
So that'll get a 1/1 counter on Hakbal. And I have finished the things I can do this turn.
Cool.
All right, untap, draw.
It's good to know that blue has a good board wipe now.
Yeah.
Super good board wipe now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want 9 of these. Although I will say, it's each creature without a 1/1 counter on it, which is
Yeah.
often not one-sided like you'd like.
Yeah.
But
Alrighty, Van. I don't love how many cards everyone but me has in their hands.
yo, right?
Yeah.
It's a bad
Stinks.
feeling when you're
Yeah,
playing.
card check, because I got 2
Five.
measly stinking bits of cardboard.
Who cast a broad wipe?
A broad,
Broad wipe.
I'm
Sorry.
gonna
Would've
tap
done it.
2.
That's me, I'm abroad.
For Nighthawk Scavenger.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right. So it's
I'm gonna move to equip.
sorry.
my...
Sorry. Nighthawk Scavenger's good as crap, right?
Oh yeah,
So-
sorry. So it's a vampire rogue. I really like this card. It's got flying, death touch, and lifelink. All of those things I enjoy. And its
has-
power is equal to the number of different card types in opponents' graveyards.
Creature, land, instant enchantment. So what if we have an artifact, and then a battle,
I have a sorcery.
and a planeswalker? So creature, land, instant enchantment, sorcery.
Do you have anything?
I
else?
have instant creature land.
So no artifacts.
Do you have an
No
artifact?
So I think just 5.
All right, so just 5. I'm
So
gonna
it's a
move.
6, 8.
Yes.
Dumb.
I'm putting my boots on
Naturally,
him,
naturally.
just to give him a little extra protection. You know, make him feel warm and cozy.
And we're leveling out some of these life totals.
We're still considering
All
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I mean,
I'm sorry,
best
what?
friends, what? Nothing? No.
I gotta get a little Wile E. Coyote sign. I can just write, "I could be dead."
I just need the Roadrunner of beep 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 beep.
Yeah, that's
like,
pretty good.
I'm gonna replay my commander.
Yep.
CLAVILENO, the first blessed. And I'm gonna move to combat. I'm going to give just a little wickety wackety to the dino family over there.
So soon.
So
soon.
So just to get this right, that's 6 life to you, Andy.
That is indeed
Oh, how much damage? Then 6 damage to me?
6 damage to you. And I'm gonna put my CLAVILENO trigger onto my Nighthawk Scavenger.
Cool.
And that'll be it.
Cool. Alrighty. I am going to untap, upkeep, draw for a turn. Trigger my
Well, if it isn't
King
the old
Narfi.
pirate Merfolk alliance.
Yar.
I'm sorry, what about the dino?
What about the dinos? No one who can kill me is on my side. Not this turn, anyway. Well, next turn.
Righty. I can play those, but I'm gonna do that in a little bit. I think before I do anything, I'm gonna go 1, 2, and I'm gonna cast an Arcane Signet,
Nice.
and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will cast my commander.
So Scry trigger.
So when
Your commander's
yes.
name.
So I have a couple things. My commander is Admiral Brass, Unsinkable. When she enters the battlefield, I'm going to mill 4 cards, and then at the beginning of combat on my turn, I can reanimate one of my pirates back to the battlefield. They gain haste. They are a 4/4, and they have a finality counter, which means if they would die, they're exiled forever.
Which, for clarity, we will represent with one pink token with the Planeswalker symbol on it.
Totally legally distinct. Legally distinct from the one pink planeswalking, which means demon, or the one that means flood counter.
Yeah.
A lot of counters. So I'm going to stack my triggers so that I'm going to scry with my Path of Ancestry first, and then I'm going to mill. I will keep that on top, and then I will mill 1, 2, 3, 4. I milled 2 of my board wipes and my card draw, but
Well,
Captain
looks like we-
Lannery is in my graveyard, so that's neato or whatever.
Ooh.
I'm going to then move to combat.
Captain Lannery's
At the
good.
beginning of
Great
combat
treasure.
on my turn, I am going to. Do I want to have fun or do I want to be smart?
Ooh.
Always fun.
Yeah.
Smart.
Chat, smarter fun.
Cards in
Ooh,
hand.
smarter
I
fun.
vote
Smarter
fun.
fun.
Cards in
I
hand?
have 4.
4.
4.
Do you have any like really juicy creatures in your hand? No reason.
Make your decision.
Alrighty, I'm going to reanimate Zara, Renegade Recruiter.
Interesting.
When she attacks, I get to look in defending player's hand, and I can put a creature card from their hand onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker, and then I'm going to return it to their hand at the end of combat.
Dope.
So she has haste. I am going to send 3 at the dinosaurs, and I'm going to peer into your hand.
That's dope.
She's a flyer.
That wasn't play acting. That was a genuine reaction.
Alrighty. Oh, that's good to know you have that card. Alrighty.
Right.
Well, I am going to. Very good to know.
You didn't even look at the others. You went right
Well,
for that one.
there's maybe only one option,
All
but
right, all
other
right.
relevant information. I'm going to put a Raging Sword Tooth onto the battlefield. When it enters the battlefield, deal 1 damage to each other creature. Anyone dead?
Nope.
Anyone dead?
No,
Nobody
actually,
dead?
robust
Alrighty.
board.
And he's also going to be sent to you.
Oh.
I just want to shout out to 50% of the chat for voting I would come back in this game.
I guess
I assume
what
Richard.
I
Being
will
one
do
person.
is actually block my poor own dinosaur.
Poor Dino, he's going to go into your graveyard. And then you'll
Well,
take 4 in the
I'll
air?
take the damage that I have to.
Alrighty. In my second main phase, I am going to play my land for turn, which is this Frostboil Snarl, and I am going to pay 1 blue
Hi.
to cast a Spectral Sailor
Nice.
before all of this gets exiled forever, and this is in my graveyard again, and I will now pass the turn.
Okie dokie. We're untapping now, and now things are gonna happen.
Now we're in
Now that I'm
Spicy Town.
the
It's gonna be-
enemy,
I'm just gonna-
quote unquote.
Not mine.
Thanks, man.
Not yours.
Was that part of the vows too?
No. Well, yeah, actually.
Actually,
I mean,
my
in a roundabout way.
engagement card
Oh!
Yeah.
does
I-
say that he's my ally.
I made a
An
fake.
engagement card!
Ring of Tefario is a play. You can only cast it if you have more than one opponent, and it just says that I can't. Basically, she treats me like an ally the whole game. She said yes, so it worked.
You proposed
I-
with
I
a magic
snuck
card?
a pack open and slipped it in to a sealed pool.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah,
That's very cute.
yeah. There's like 7 copies of it laying around somewhere because I made a bunch of backups. Just to be safe.
All right, so green, green, and 1, 2, 3. We'll play Scion of Calamity.
Wow.
It has Myriad, which is something that we'll all learn about right now. Whenever this creature attacks for each opponent other than defending player, you may create a token that's a copy of this creature that's tapped and attacking that player or planeswalker they control. Exile the tokens at the end of combat. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, destroy target artifact or enchantment that player controls.
Interesting.
Excellent. Now I'm going to discover 5.
Oof.
I like that
Yikes.
this Myriad technically
That's
triggers
not
this
5.
if she goes to combat before she casts anything creatures wise. That's a neat interaction.
Ooh.
That
this
works.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, so at Zokin Seer, I can tap it to add 1 mana of any color and sacrifice it to return target dinosaur card from my graveyard to my hand.
That's very good.
Manage with upside.
I remember in
good.
original Ixalan just getting wrecked by that dummy. Like,
Really?
yeah, it was a good, like, if you got a couple of those in a draft, you were just like, well, I'm going to die, or, win with it, depending on who you were.
So now, I said I wouldn't attack Mario.
So interesting that you'd have made that deal.
Well, I mean, that's the only reason she has creatures.
That's fair, that's fair.
Let's see, you have a 3/3 and a 1/1.
Yes.
That seems like I could do some good attacking at you.
I just want to shout out to the Hotel Podcast who's in the chat right now, which you can listen to anywhere that you get streaming or downloadable podcasts. It's an excellent horror anthology podcast.
Hi,
People
Hotel
really
Podcast.
like it.
Wow.
All right, so let's send.
If you send the small dinosaurs at me, I won't send my big night scavenger at you.
How much is that Night Scavenger's?
Right now it's 6.
Does it get any bigger? Is it
But
any
it
artifacts
can't
per yard?
block, but
Why does it have so many counters?
It doesn't
it's
have counters.
based off of the stuff in. That's just its power.
That's a PT
But that's just
representation.
power, so it only has a 3 toughness.
Well,
No.
Oh yeah, it only has a 3 toughness.
And I
Oh,
have
you're
this
right.
3/3 flyer.
No, I know. I'm just saying. You don't have to take the deal. I was just offering.
I've been misapprehending how that card works too.
Say, oh, somebody
Yeah.
hit me with that big flyer. Like
That's why I said it wouldn't happen again. I'm just saying. But up to you.
Okay, so I think at Andy,
All right.
gonna send this 8/8 Awakening Sun's Avatar.
Hate it. Thanks.
At Eli, we'll send this 5/5.
Cool.
Yes,
Yeah.
5/5 at you. That's it.
All right.
Cool.
I will block.
I'll take 5.
Doink, doink.
Going to
Will I block?
32. You're at 52.
I'm not gonna
I don't
block.
know why you block it. Take
I
7.
know,
keep my guy.
seriously.
So 7 off?
Yes, please.
Going all the way down to 45.
Yeah, so just for the record, I'm at 13.
Yeah.
Andy's at 45, Eli 32, Tiffany 23.
23.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. I really want
Untap,
Mario
keep
to
draw.
cast this like board wipe thing where everything gets returned to our hands. But
Wow.
also then Tiffany can just recast the Awakening Sun's avatar
Kill all our
and
dinosaurs.
re-wipe everything. So I don't know what I want.
Yeah.
I
And
want
then
someone to get rid of that.
get
and
all-
make
Wait,
Did
board
you just
wipe.
give me a good play I didn't think about before?
I mean,
And get all the value off of the explorers again.
true.
Yeah.
True.
Do you want to make the same deal regarding this?
Sure.
Great.
Huh.
No. I mean, do your own thing.
yeah.
But we need to fix this.
Yeah, we need to fix this. I can't stop
This
this
is
deal.
bad.
I'm
I know.
recognizing it's bad.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to cast Prime Speaker Zagana, who will enter with X 1/1 counters on it, where X is the greatest power among other creatures I control, which is going to be all 4.
Okay.
A good player would have done this on the second main. Although, no, one could argue I'd rather explore twice.
Is he a good player? Let him know in the chat.
Actually, feel free to abstain on that question.
Yeah.
So it'll enter with greatest power, which is going to be 4. So she'll enter with 4 additional 1/1 counters on her, and then when Prime Speaker enter, I draw cards equal to its power. So it's going to be 5 card draw for me, which, if I'm correct, is good.
I do hear that drawing
good.
5 cards. I do hear that drawing 5 cards. If we could sort of pass that 5 card deal around.
I will then think to make sure that moving to combat's not a good idea, but I think I am moving to combat, which will trigger HAKBAL and Zagana, who are both merfolk. So at the beginning of combat on my turn, each one will explore. I guess it's 1 trigger, but still. Let's go here first. Look at this. Miro Rear J gives all my merfolk +1/+1, and when I cast 1, I can untap or tap target permanent. That other creature died, right? Let's leave it on top.
now.
So I'll do it again with Zagana. So they're both going to get 1/1 counters out of that deal.
Okay.
I missed that creature that got
Stuff
triggers.
every time.
Yeah, that was
He
cool.
seemed really good.
Yeah.
Then
an
HAKBAL
uncommon?
is theoretically able to do things, but I doubt that's a pragmatic thing to do at this point. So well, it's a 5/5 blocker seems great. I will go to discard for my turn.
Must be
Alrighty.
nice.
It's not the worst thing I ever.
Oh, to have so many cards that you
One
need to
force.
discard.
Eli.
It's okay.
Oh, sorry.
I'm a thing and angle my way back into this.
I
Draw.
know. Pirates are mean, and so I have no doubt that you will come back.
Path of
Useless.
Ancestry.
Alrighty.
Tapped. Because of course it is. Why would I get an untapped land
Yep,
source?
yep.
That would be too good. Okay. Excuse me.
I mean, what I have that flies is nothing. So
Oh, there's an artifact in
Not
my
feeling
graveyard
great.
now. So. I
yes,
think this
bigger
guy-
still.
it's-
6/3.
There's instant sorcery, artifact, enchantment, creature,
And then I have a land at least.
and land. So it should be 6. Yeah.
So,
Cool. So it's a 7/3.
perfect.
Ouchie.
With lifelink.
I'm gonna tap
Get that
4.
push.
1, 2, 3, 4. No. Goddamn.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4
right.
for Redemption Choir. It's a vampire cleric. It's got Coven, importantly, and when it enters the battlefield or attacks, if I control 3 or more creatures with different powers, which I do, I get to reanimate something from my graveyard with mana value 3 or less to the battlefield.
Oh, wait, I have a series of questions while that ability is on the stack. How worried about being attacked from you am I?
You're a very small life. You are not the concern.
Great, as you were.
Very small life.
Drana, Blood Artist? You have
I'm
so
gonna
many
get
good options.
Blood Artist. Importantly,
Which is how they're gonna kill me on the back end. Like,
Importantly, Redemption Choir says enters the battlefield or attacks. So don't mind me moving these boots onto this choir.
what else is in that yard?
Yeah.
It's because it's Drana would be the only
Drana
target
or Legion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
well,
it's a lot of value.
make
Yeah,
your
it's value.
choices.
Going to Value Town.
So cute.
It was just deeply
It's
instinctual.
I don't know. So
I can't wait till
sincere.
we're famous enough for people to make like gifts of us.
Go to
Like,
Value Town clip.
Until we're famous enough. The
Yeah,
the heart you have in us. All right. Combat. You do have a flying dinosaur.
I
Don't
do.
love that. I'm gonna make you use them. Here you go. This is Vampire Demon, and this is Vampire Nighthawk. And this, Eli, is something I don't think you want to trade your commander for. So
Yeah, I'll let you attack.
Make 'em
I'll
have
take
it.
3.
cool. So
it's only 3. Okay.
vampire. So sorry. This is the reanimator trigger. I will get Drana.
Cool.
And my friend here, it will get my CLAVILENO trigger. I'm going to put it on the Redemption Choir.
Sure.
And now you may declare your blocks.
No blocks.
Wait, so does Drana trigger only when she attacks, right?
Yeah.
She has to deal combat damage, yeah.
Yeah.
Got it. All right, well, I'll black the big boy.
Cool.
Take the 4.
Nice.
All right.
alright.
So I heard 3 and 4. Is that what we?
So you have 2 Blood Artist triggers.
Big boy dies, though.
So 13, 45,
This guy?
Yeah.
29, and 19
Why?
going clockwise.
It's a 3/3. Gets +1, +1.
Right,
Yeah.
sorry. Yes. So I will gain the 6 life here.
Yes, and then some more from
And
Redemption
then-
Choir,
7
right?
life.
I'll gain the 7 life. Well, one thing's dying. I will ping dinos.
So
for the
sorry,
thing
I'm
that's
sorry.
dying.
So let's just combat damage life gain first. So it's gonna be 7 here and then
Yep.
3 here, right? Or
Yep.
is it 4?
Yeah,
3.
it's
So 10 there.
10 total.
Okay, so that puts them at 55.
55.
And then they get the Blood Artist triggers, yes?
Yes.
Yes.
So how
and
many?
both of them will be going at dinos.
All right.
Boom.
Dinos to 17.
Puts
Vampires to
at
57.
57.
And then you have your Calvino stuff, so you get to.
I put my CLAVILENO on Redemption Choir.
Yes.
And, oh yeah, so sorry, there was a CLAVILENO trigger on Nighthawk, so I'm going to draw a card, and I'm going to create a 4/3 demon.
Nice. And you get to. Yep.
And I drew already, and then that means I'll pass turn.
Cool. And I do think that demon is tapped, just from the commander. I just think
Oh
it's a
yeah, it is
tapped
tapped.
demon.
I
Yep.
certainly have been misplaying that, my apologies.
Alrighty, my turn? Alrighty, I'm going to untap,
I feel like that was vaguely wrong. There's some attack.
Upkeep.
This game.
draw
What?
for turn.
No, nothing. This is-
I don't think it's been relevant so far.
Yeah, I'm
So
not
good
sure.
catch.
Alrighty,
Do I want to play anything before combat? I'm not sure that I do.
I'm so glad we're still cool from earlier.
How is it
Cool with whom?
Yeah, we go way back.
Maybe getting rid of Mario before he can, rebuild
Might be
Atlantis.
good.
Well, let me just say this with confidence and authority. That won't work.
cards in hand.
That's pretty well said.
7. And 3 up.
2.
4.
Oh man.
The
So,
only other deck that
I have
counted
a-
is probably
I have an
Pirates.
interesting. You have too much life.
There's genuinely-
that's
That's true.
upsetting.
There's
You have too many
genuinely-
cards in hand. That's upsetting.
I'll get rid of a
And
lot
You have
of
too
them.
many dinosaurs on the board. That's upsetting. And I have a card, and I would like to just
Fine.
sprinkle my damage around, but I have a card in my hand that highly incentivizes me to send all of my stuff at one person.
Great.
So
I know who I vote.
Don't know.
So why don't you wait until it's more clear? You don't have to play it right now.
But the value. Otherwise, I'm just passing and doing nothing.
that's
I
rough.
need the value.
You can look into someone's hand. To be fair, I'm going to tell you right now, there's nothing in my hand.
There's
you
no
want.
creatures. Do I haven't given you a creature?
Creatures you were interested in?
don't have any
Jeez. I mean, I have 2, 3 of them, but I don't know why I just told you that, but nothing that's amazing.
I,
I'll have
I
a-
could be convinced to use, that one card you saw in my hand. Add something.
Right. That's very interesting.
Or you could get a dinosaur. That seems pretty good.
You know, follow
How
the
many
John Hammond
dinosaurs?
example in your heart.
You know, maybe
The chat is saying do it for the value.
do it for the value. So then, what is the thing? I kind of like that. What do I want the most on this battlefield? This only gives your merfolks explore, right?
Correct.
Just remember that that one has the hexproof.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it does.
Boots.
Whatever you're doing, you should make a decision.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
The hilarious move is somehow bounce the Waking Sun's avatar.
That's true.
I don't have any more actually flyers, so I maybe have talked a big game for someone with such a small amount of stuff I can do. I guess I will move to combat with my Admiral Brass.
Nice.
And I'm going to bring back, do I want Captain Lannery, Merchant Raiders, Dire Fleet, Kari said. It might not be a bad idea to start
Still haven't got
tapping
Monkey.
stuff down. Let me get back the Merchant Raiders. So when him or another pirate enters the battlefield, I get to tap something down. If I don't tap any of your dinosaurs down, will you not send them at me?
That is not a very
sure.
good deal.
She's at 17 now,
such
and
a
you
good
have
deal.
you have a lot of flying damage.
That's
Love
true.
this deal.
Do your.
This is just for the combat, right? Like you can send it next turn, but just for this combat, you won't send it me if I don't tap you down.
Correct.
Cool. You have so few mans. I think I might tap down one of your. I think I'm gonna tap down your Drana, one of your flyers,
Fair enough.
and she doesn't untap until he leaves.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it like this so I remember.
Sure. I'm gonna send my
I don't
Zara.
put a tap, sorry.
Closer to him! Wow.
Sorry.
I'm gonna send my Zara at Andy because you have such a high life total, and I'd love to see your hand.
Yeah, that's fine.
So it's just gonna be 4 at you, and then I'm gonna get a look at your hand.
Is it unblockable?
Oh, it's flying
Hello?
for all your.
How do I
flying
not
blockers.
have any flyers?
You know,
What
Well,
is
you
this?
sort of had one, and then she went to sleep.
Wow. All right.
Let me
here
see
you
that
go.
hand.
It's
I love
upsetting.
knowing what everyone has in it. Ooh! Hello? I will put a Butcher of Malakir, that's kind of
Jiminy
sussy,
Crow! What?
into the battlefield.
Wow.
Whenever it or another creature I control dies, each opponent sacks a creature. So both of these will be sending, it has to go at you, so you'll take 9 in the air.
Yeah.
So that puts them back at a healthy 48.
I really wanted my butcher. That's fine.
Yeah.
This is a rough one.
It's a compelling one. This is a pretty good game.
Yeah, and then that's gonna return to you at the end of combat. That's pretty spooky.
I don't like that at all.
Go ahead, Tiff. Go ahead.
Okay, at the end of your turn, I am now going to do this hideaway card.
Bridge,
We're gonna get
bridge, bridge, bridge.
And it's Earthshaker Dreadmaw.
Oh, no!
Oh no!
When you get
And when it enters the battlefield, draw a card for each other dinosaur you control, which is 1,
Oh,
2,
we're so
3.
screwed.
No, it's only 4 cards.
Well, wait. So hold on.
What?
Question. You still this triggers PANTLAZA as well, right?
Yeah.
Is it?
Can
I
I
guess
do it
it's
first?
you get to pick which ones go
Oh,
where,
well,
but I don't know which one's
PANTLAZA
better,
first.
right?
We'll discover 6 first, just in case there's another dinosaur that comes in.
Nice.
There's too much value.
We're all
Awesome
gonna die.
possum.
Oh, no.
No, it's a comma.
It's not.
Doesn't get.
No,
Doesn't
it
get.
doesn't, Sakama doesn't make it on the battlefield.
Wrecked us.
Bless.
We're sad, but Bronzebeak Foragers does, and when it enters the battlefield for each opponent, exile up to 1 target non-land permanent that player controls until it leaves the
They
battlefield.
just put aggressive fate on
you-
a dinosaur. They put
Are
aggressive
you
fate on a dinosaur.
casting the? Are you casting that thing?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Discover is cast, right? Yeah.
Could you maybe?
So we have this cast, and then
It's
we have
gonna
the
get one for
Dreadmaw.
each of us.
Yeah.
Grasp.
You're
Yeah.
you.
What?
Can I talk you into targeting this instead of that?
Yeah.
Great.
That was really easy.
Who else wants to make a deal?
Can I talk you into targeting this instead of anything
Any
else?
permanent?
Not you. Eli, any requests?
Oh.
I would be down for you taking one of my signets if you wanted.
A signet.
You could take Merchant Raiders.
How did we
maybe?
fall so far?
No, if you keep
Favorite.
working that Merchant Raiders in my favor, I don't mind you having that on the
Then you can take
play.
a signet, right? The Arcane Signet tabs for any color.
Yeah, okay.
That's pretty huge.
I
Obviously,
don't know.
do whatever you want.
I
Do
was-
whatever you want.
value is a
No, but I
recruiter,
think
but-
I will take Zara. Sorry.
Okay, that's fair.
And
What?
So she's
I don't remember
exiled.
what that was.
Oh, so this is a finality counter. So what's kind of interesting is If a creature with a final counter would die, exile. This is not dying,
Okay,
so she's
right.
actually going to re-enter
Come back without
the
one.
finality
Ah.
counter.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
And then I'll take this
I'm terrified of the
Blood Artist.
dinosaurs next to me.
Not my win con.
And I'll
Yeah.
take the one that's not your commander.
Zagana.
Oh, when he re-enters,
Right,
you're
Zagana
gonna-
draw me a bunch of cards. That's what.
All right. So
He's here all week,
now
folks.
we'll trigger that Earthshaker. Will give me a card for every other dinosaur, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Six?
5.
Five.
Five.
Other, each other.
Yeah.
Other. So
Solid.
Everyone has a card that's like draw 6 cards, but Eli. Eli doesn't have a card that says draw
Okay.
6 cards.
Eli's
And
fine.
let's remember that was at the end of Eli's turn. So now
Oh,
we'll move
I
on to my
forgot.
turn.
I'd forgotten.
Dinos,
Unfortunately, I
man.
remembered.
Dinos.
That's why I'm sitting back like this.
Yeah. And he's like, yep, it'll be another 10 minutes before I get my turn.
I love it when we're like, oh, quick game. It's like never a quick
no,
game.
no.
I like that this dinosaur gives me the option to put one of the cards into its owner's graveyard, but so much
Oh, that's
graveyard
cool.
happenings not going to happen this time.
Interesting.
I love
Maybe
that.
for you,
Yeah.
but I don't know. We'll see. We should try better to protect it. Okay, so it's my turn now. I'm going to draw another card. Whew. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment because I got to look at all
Yeah,
this.
that makes
Yeah.
sense.
That's what
Because he
literally
just
just.
drew like half her deck.
I was
Yeah.
literally just thinking, like, I should read the cards in my hand because it's
Yeah.
been so eventful since I drew that I was like, I should really process.
Figure out what
these.
you're doing on your turn.
Well, while you do that,
Yeah.
might I propose a committee?
Okay, oh, the committee, yeah.
No committees.
I might propose a committee because she just drew a ton of cards. It's about to be her turn. I realize that I have a lot of life. I recognize that.
Yeah.
But life is but a resource, and at this point, it is a diminishing resource
Sure.
with
Right.
the dinos about to kill us all.
Yeah.
I would never.
Let's return to this conversation at the end of Tiffany's turn.
Yeah, I
see
feel like
what your
that would be
life
when I
was
would also like to
Yeah, when
address
Tiffany
the
beats you
situation.
down to like 30, then...
Tiffany could murder you both, and I hope she
Well,
does.
no,
I mean,
neither- we
only,
have a
only
deal.
if she's
Tiffany,
willing.
I have a deal.
Yeah,
do you
in
have a
fact,
deal?
the only person in a bad seat right now is Andy.
When did you get a deal?
I think I did.
I
with
remember a
Tiffany,
deal.
And she said she wouldn't spend dinos.
And
with
then
me.
I said I wouldn't bounce all the creatures if I didn't get attacked.
Yeah, Mario's been getting a lot of mileage out of the one board wipe in his hand.
So
I've been boxed out of my own committee.
No. we can committee like.
I mean, what committee eventually?
I'm sort of like on the board in spirit.
I think we should form a committee to analyze the merits of forming a committee.
Okay, great. Yeah. We're the planning
Yeah,
committee.
okay,
We're
right.
the pre-planning
Yeah,
committee.
yeah,
This
yeah.
is like in The Good Place when it's the good guys are making a committee to talk about making a
Yeah,
committee.
exactly.
It's also
Yeah.
very Douglas Adams, I think, is like another riff that I feel like they're always doing.
Yep.
Or Discworld, but I've never read it.
Okay, so I feel like I'm gonna play this guy first.
The biggest cast. I'm ready for this big discovery.
So I'm just going into this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dino, 11 dino mana up. So that's cool.
Terrifying.
So 5, 11 dino mana. What are you talking about?
You got 10 for mana, and then this produces one of any color too.
Oh, right, I forgot about
If
that
that's
one.
useful.
Wrathful Raptors has trample. Whenever a dinosaur you control is dealt damage, it deals that much damage
we are-
to any target that
Please,
isn't a
please.
dinosaur.
Please, Simic
Response.
deck. Simic deck, please.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Oh, well, you have priority first.
Not to bring up the topic of priority bullying, but
That's how the game works.
He has
no
priority.
response.
You have no response?
No priority bullying.
Okay. No, they're right. I should be good. I will. But what? No, I have a deal. I'm not worried. I'm not worried.
Oh,
I'm not
you should
worried.
be worried.
You sure gonna be
I'll figure that part out later.
Gone.
No, I'm the
Wait, here. Okay. So I'm
Second
gonna
place is
give,
better than fourth. No responses. Pass priority.
I'm gonna give Mario
Pass
another
priority.
chance to respond. I'm gonna tap 4 mana
How about not?
to draw a card with my Spectral Sailor.
All
idea.
right.
I don't. I'm in great shape. I made an amazing deal. I don't want to lose out on.
Did you get
Tiffany?
something to help?
It was not a great card
Okay,
for the
okay.
situation.
All right. Can I discover yet? Has he come into play?
Go ahead. I think he has.
All right.
I think Mario has spelled our downfall.
I think so too.
Maybe.
Let's
I mean, really, I
discover-
think Tiffany has spelled the
All right,
downfall.
Wait,
let her discover.
Wait till she hits a card that says put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. And I go, oh no. Quiet.
Very quiet. It's just
3 land in a row so far.
Oh,
Senegal.
here it
There-
is.
oh,
Senegal.
perfect. Just what you want.
Senegal.
Good lord.
God of Revels.
And it's certainly online.
It's indestructible.
Yep.
As long as your devotion to red and green is less than 7, Xenagos isn't a creature. At the
Just
beginning
doing
of
that.
combat
No,
on
it's-
your turns, another target creature you control gains haste and gets +++ plus X till end of turn, where X is that creature's power.
Hey, yeah, that's a
This is
weird-looking
normal.
dinosaur.
I agree.
I'm saying God. There's no dinosaur creature.
the god
type,
of the
though.
dinosaurs.
Judge.
The only thing I know about dinosaurs and goats is that T-Rexes eat goat, but that's from a popular film.
Goats?
Xenagos is a
Then a
goaty-footed fella.
I think I want to play one more card.
Sure. While you're at it, I mean, yeah, let's just keep her going.
Do one. Well, I think Mario's probably not going to make a deal with me this next time and
No,
just destroy all
he
my
better
creatures.
not.
I think
Well,
so.
Which is why I'm going to try to do this.
Ooh.
3, 4, 5, 6. Bellowing Aegisaur has enraged, says whenever it is dealt damage, put a +1/+1 counter on each other creature you control. Probably not going to get to do that though before Mario's definitely going to destroy.
This is my white flag going down with the ship.
I think that the cuter play here is to cast Quandrix Command and counter target, or sorry, no, I can only, so return target creature to its owner's hand, so I'll bounce the Aegisaur, and then I'm gonna put 2/1 counters on HAKBAL. Yeah.
Okay, all right, fair. Everybody's worried about me. Whatevs.
Probably nobody knows that was vaguely a misplay on my part.
I think also that
Eli
maybe.
seems to know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think you have to be doing that as Tiffany is moving to combat because you don't get priority after the creature on
Oh,
the
sure, yeah. All right. Well,
So
I
Tiffany
guess it
moves to
doesn't technically
combat?
change anything, right?
Wait, what?
I have to wait until I get priority to do it. Well, no, yeah, you're right, because it has to resolve, and then you have to pass priority.
Oh, I see.
So,
Well,
yeah.
yeah, it would be
No, I'm
change.
just gonna
Does that-
wait.
Does that materially change anything?
I don't think so because I assume you're moving to combat.
I'm moving to combat.
Then
Okay,
you would have
yeah.
done that.
Now
As soon as
this,
combat. Cool.
We're just doing it cleanly.
Yep.
All right, so now I'm in combat. I know, at the beginning of combat on my turn, another creature, well, this one is the one that came in to play. So he'll get haste and +5/+5.
+6/+6.
Big yikes.
What?
Because if you're thundering spine back.
Oh,
giving
that's
you
right.
+1/+1.
+6/6. 11/11.
He's got trample.
12/12.
11. Oh,
Because you still got plus.
Yeah.
You've given me the math.
No,
Give
you're
me the
good.
math.
You're good.
All right, so
God
I'm
almighty.
gonna.
So what can't attack? Just Xenagos, right?
And I said I wouldn't attack you.
I'm so glad that she's keeping up her.
Can you do
nothing
the math?
else?
Can
I
you
am
murder them
trustworthy.
both? Because I think, in general, maybe this is just
Well-
a me thing, that if you can murder us all, then you should.
Yeah, that would be.
think
I
I
would
can
not be
murder
upset.
all of
Or if
I
you
would-
can murder
48
both of
if you
them.
can win right now, I don't consider it a broken
yeah,
deal.
Sure.
17 life though. I'll get hit so hard.
No, and me
on the,
included.
like-
Actually, let me
well,
state
I
this
definitely
first.
can't.
No.
You have 48 life.
Yeah.
For all streams and anyone playing with me ever going forward, any deal is expressly broken if you win the game on it.
Same
I
for
don't
me.
mind yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah,
All
but I
right.
can't win the game.
All right.
Is the important
so you're
thing.
just gonna murder me then? 'Cause
I don't think I can
yikes.
murder you. I don't know.
Well,
enough
let's see,
power.
so-
One blocker.
Yeah.
4. So
Five.
this is 10. Oh yeah, right. Jeez. Okay.
I don't have enough power at all.
So what this is? So it's 17.
and this one
I'm
just
gonna
came
add-
in. No,
Yeah,
it came in on your
22,
turn, so it is
32.
around.
This
a
is
lot.
the part where they count to see how many people's dead.
It's a
I don't
lot.
think it's not enough. It's not 48 enough.
Well, what's the crackback look like for you?
I know. That's what
Bad.
I'm
Yeah.
worried about.
It looks like death.
Because there's always the deal that you make so that they don't kill you on their crackback.
We're too many deals deep.
Or Mario,
We have a deal.
will you use that card on your
Oh,
next turn?
yeah, I can. Yeah, sure. Why not?
No, you should use them. Oh, well, I guess if it means you're not gonna.
Well,
yeah,
okay. So
I-
what?
I-
So you're
I
gonna go with
get
them
it.
hard, and then I do the thing. Acceptable.
Okay.
Huh.
Then
Huh.
I hate it all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw everything
Ooh.
at Andy then.
created this maybe.
Sorry. I feel really bad about it if you like.
Oh, well, you have a myriad, so we're gonna.
Oh,
make some
snap,
damage.
that's like-
no,
yeah.
it's a May. It's a May.
Oh,
So
really?
I made my promise. I will not make extra dinosaurs
well, it is
to
a May.
attack you. But we'll do this. We'll do this one.
PANTLAZA already got triggered by
this
something,
one.
right? At some point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do you have open for
Just
blocking?
one, literally one.
Well, I'm still gonna hold him back just in case, because I don't want to get hit by that blood artist that I stole. So it's 5. Oh no, it's 6 plus 5 is 11.
12. Oh, other. Yeah, 11. Sorry.
Plus 8 is 19. Plus 7 is
26.
26. Plus 5 is 31.
Oh god.
Plus 12 is
43.
43.
So it's nigh lethal.
It's what some people may call overkill, but I will not, complain beyond that.
So taking 43 damage, going to 5?
I mean, I'll block the biggest
Oh,
one.
so
So
it doesn't
what is
have
it?
trample.
12? The trample on 12. Okay, so
Triple onto 8.
so call it what?
So 43 minus 8.
35.
35.
Dang almighty.
That's a lot of damage. It's pretty impressive that you could take 35 damage and not immediately.
Yeah, but now
die.
Andy gets to sit in the sympathy seat for however long 13 life lasts them, and that probably
It
won't.
has lasted you the
It lasted
entire
you a
game.
long time.
It needs to end.
Well, it's cherubic.
Yeah.
Nah.
In
Okay.
fairness,
Someone else
I'm
has to-
probably still gonna die, even though I've done lots and lots of damage.
All right.
Yeah.
So
But
now,
I don't think I can maintain against probably Blood Artist coming back when Mario does the thing I asked
all
him
right.
to do.
Speaking of which, is it my turn?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
All right. Untap. Upkeep. DFT, which is a cool way to say draw for turn. You guys can start using it if you want. Play Alchemist's Refuge, which says I can pay a blue and a green and tap it, and I may cast spells as though they had flash for the turn I do that. Which is neat. I am expressly committed to doing this, but the way this deck works, I might get some value out of doing other things first. No, I could just not chance it and do
Can I just have a question for you, Mario?
standing by.
You could do this. You could dance it all to our hands. What you're doing is forcing us to go through Awakened Sun's avatar again. Or you could pass the turn to me, and I will make sure that we don't have to do that again.
Probably,
and just
I-
don't
I
commit to your
Yeah,
board.
the problem is I didn't consider that before I made a deal, which
What
I-
she wanted is that this to be gone.
In
And that's what I can
fairness,
have happen.
I didn't realize it was a bounce spell.
If she lets me out
Then
of
you
the
wanted it
deal,
gone, so then you should be out of the deal.
if she lets me out of the deal,
No.
Okay, I'm
right.
still committed to doing the thing I said I would do.
No, it's gonna suck.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
So wait, we're about to get bounced?
Looks it.
And then we're gonna get Awakened Sun avatar again and again.
no.
Well, but I mean, so it's just
who
a
would
weird.
do that?
I see. Okay, so
In fairness, I also
go
had the
Yeah.
to
Yeah. I
combat.
don't know how I'm getting away with having
I'm
29
gonna
life.
trigger
but I am.
HAKBAL's ability. I'm gonna adventure once and put that back on top of my library and put a counter on HAKBAL, and then I will real super cash get some value out of attacking Andy real fast. Just for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then wave goodbye to everyone's board state.
Wave.
Okay, and then in response, I'm just gonna crack this and get also this flying guy back in my
It's
hand.
very possible I've killed all
In
think you have.
response, I'm going to draw a card with Spectral Sailor.
But look, you guys all get these things back.
Oh yeah, we do get these.
Non-land permanents? No.
No, just creatures without counters on them. Oh, so Zagana re-entering is cool. So
You
that's
pass
gonna.
my
Well, I gotta draw some cards and then maybe pass. So Zagana enters and gets a 1/1 counter on it, where X is the greatest power among creatures I control, which is 8. So she comes in with 9 counters on her. Or, sorry, 8 counters. Should be a 9/9, and I'm gonna draw like 8 cards or whatever. Or 9
Yeah,
cards actually.
9
Sorry,
cards.
9 because it's equal to her power.
cards.
1,
Yeah,
2,
sir, I agree.
3,
How is
4,
Eli getting away with
5,
having 29?
6,
Yeah.
7,
Yeah.
8.
And salt in the wound on swinging at Andy for that 8
Then-
life.
I'm not salty. I don't know what you mean.
You shouldn't have broken the alliance immediately.
Actually, I will
The
say
alliance ended and I attacked. I will not accept that as a cause for your violence. Be a dinosaur and be violent, but don't make excuses for it.
All right, now I have to. All right,
There we go. That's right.
make sure there's nothing I want to cast that isn't a creature because I ain't committing to this board for a while. But no, I'm gonna go to discard.
All right, untap.
So yeah, I'll let you know what I keep. Trash and 2 land for sure.
Draw.
Man almighty.
Swamp.
So what I want, 1, 2, 3,
So quiet.
7. I'm just doing
very
discard
quiet.
stuff. Dang. All right, hold on. It's okay. I got almost a hand I want to.
So you pass the turn, so Andy's figuring out what they're doing?
Yeah, and I'm discarding for hand size.
Cool.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
I'm
8.
tapping 2.
Yeah,
3,
Andy
4,
should be at 5. Yeah.
They are.
For Redemption Choir. and I will
Smart.
reanimate.
So this is why I wasn't that upset at the
Nighthawk
swing anthem.
Scavenger?
This wasn't designed to
That's good.
kill them. This was designed to keep them from winning as soon as I think they might.
Yeah. Well, you got the swift foot, so
Just
you're
be-
about to gain a bunch of life actually. So.
Yeah, because I'm at 5. What do you mean?
I wonder who that's going at.
Yeah.
You keep your little pirate thoughts to yourself over
Yo
there.
ho! Oh,
Yo ho!
you're all me mateys.
Is it me or is it not me? Because I can't take that much damage.
If you're
All right, well then in response.
Well, wait, it's going at not at dinos?
well, then here we go, Mario, because you've been a constant thorn in my side. And
The reckoning.
are you going to be helpful here? Are you going to condemn us to more dinosaur violence?
What do you want from me? I have to pretend. Hold on, sorry, I
mean-
not have one of these cards.
I need you to actually
You
use your
can
civic
hit me.
powers to police the dinosaurs in a way that's not been
I
happening.
did. I bounced them all.
I know, but like,
It was real
look.
helpful.
Bestie. Bestie,
All right.
please.
All right. Well, tell me what I have to do to not get attacked by that once those boots are on it.
That's true.
Do you have a removal
Oh,
spell?
hold up. You do need coven in order to. Oh, but I think you do have. Yeah,
Yeah.
they have
It wasn't
coven.
on
They have
the-
coven.
No,
It
I
wasn't
don't,
on the
I don't,
battlefield.
I
She
don't.
brought-
Why not?
They
Oh,
wrote it
they
on the
wrote-
I
battlefield.
don't.
Oh yeah. So they don't.
Oh,
get
it doesn't trigger.
Oh, so you needed to play another creature and then play it.
Which. I
Well,
mean,
you can
say
still get the
where we're
attack
at
trigger,
now.
though.
I don't know.
If you have
Do
something
you
that
wanna
costs.
not go to attacks and cast another thing
5 or
and then do the
less?
thing? I don't mind.
If you can have something that costs 5 or less in hand.
Yeah, the board state doesn't change in any important way, so if you do want to do the thing, feel free. I think. For stream.
I don't
For
mind.
the stream?
I don't mind.
It's fine if I just get it without having to pay.
No,
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 you
no.
gotta have coven, but you,
You
can
gotta
cast
coven,
something to
you-
get
yeah,
the coven.
Why
yeah.
is my commander in here? Pardon me.
Highly irregular.
Highly
Regular.
No, but yeah, going into your combat phase, if you want to just be at coven first, that's fine with us.
Yes, I said
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't play my commander again. That blows.
Because you got 5 or 7?
7.
It's a lot. Yeah.
I guess
I
I'll
think-
tap 3 because I need this value for Drana.
Nice. Yep.
Um,
Scry.
From
Path
Path, yeah.
Ancestry. Yeah.
on top.
I never love it when it's on top.
No, I know. I just feel like when they bottom it, well, it's like 6
So
and a
then
half because that was gonna
this,
happen anyway.
And then, okay, now we're back where we were.
Okay, right.
Okay, so do you have a
So-
removal spell in your hand?
I have a way to not get attacked by that if I should worry about it.
I mean, like, that you could use to help me if it doesn't attack me. If it doesn't attack you. Do you know what I mean?
You want to point it somewhere else?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. Dinos.
Highly irregular. Frankly, I don't remember what that's from, chat. Yeah, Yoster was asking.
All right,
I know it's from something, but
dinos will
highly irregular.
go lose how much life?
I think we said
Has
it was
anything
6.
new gone to the graveyard? I don't think so.
Oh, artifact would be the thing that was missing.
Yeah.
There is an artifact now.
Oh,
So
right,
it's
we
6.
covered
So
that.
it's,
So yes.
no,
So
it was
it's
already
set-
at
so-
7, so it's 7.
If there was a planeswalker, that could be a
It's
thing.
1 plus 6. So it should be 7 total.
Anybody hit a planeswalker? I
Seven
don't think
total.
there's.
No,
any.
I don't think there's a planeswalker.
And I'll gain 7.
See, this is why I hit him.
It's true.
Yeah,
Honestly,
they're
I
right
feel,
back at 12.
Yeah,
I don't want any of you to feel good about what you've done.
You won't excuse this.
I will not. And let me think here for a second.
Chat, I know there's like not a ton of people in the chat, but if y'all can figure out what highly irregular is from, I will buy somebody a spiffy no prize.
Pass turn.
Alrighty. Going to untap, upkeep, and draw for turn. Ooh, that's a cool card.
That seems terrible for me.
I will play a Geiger Reach Sanitarium as my land for a turn. It taps for a colorless, and I can pay 2 to have everyone draw and discard. Now.
So, okay, I missed what up with Zara. When did they come back?
from
From
the
under
dinosaur.
the.
Right. The same reason I have Zagana.
May I look at your
Flyers.
graveyard
Yarp,
real
yarp,
quick?
yarp.
And then Mario, may I look at your graveyard?
I'm going to
real
say
quick?
no. Is that allowed?
Unfortunately, not allowed. Let me
Eli,
see.
if you can put
Yes. I think that
Whatever, new arch enemy.
I'm pretty sure
if
I'm
you can
about to
put
die.
Tiffany at 4 or less life, then she can't play the dinosaur out again because it would murder her.
what if I just put Tiffany at -1?
Whoa.
If I take out Tiffany, will neither of you attack me
Oh
on your
yeah,
turn?
oh yeah,
me,
oh yeah,
save
all
me.
yours, all yours.
Mario, save me.
This is just a dinosaur, it's not your wife. I need you to be a dinosaur and not your wife.
I'm your friend.
Well, I'm not going to commit to anything. How about that?
I'll help you come in
To anyone.
second. if
No,
you save me.
I love not committing to deals. It's been working out pretty well.
Yeah, it's kind of sus. I will go.
No, it's something else. I'll get there.
What?
I think it might be from Space Odyssey, and I'm filtering it through a different character. This character in Clerks goes, "You've highly offended me," and that's the tone I was using.
All right, I think I'm just going to cast my commander.
Nice.
When she
Admiral.
enters, I'm going to mill 4 cards.
Admiral Brass something.
Admiral Brass,
I
the
deserve this
Unsinkable.
early death this time.
Do you? All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna feel bad.
There's nothing early
No,
about
you
this.
should feel bad.
No, but I
Save
loathe,
me.
I loathe the following things: when couples bring politics from outside the game into the game, and I also loathe when people bring politics from previous games into the game. So neither of those can be reasons that I save you. It has to be tactically advantageous to me to do it.
Tactically,
We
I will
love
help
those
you.
rules. We love those rules.
Give me more information about how that help would come. What's that? What form is that?
What will be helpful to you?
I'm moving to combat.
Like, oh man, it's not an uncommon. You didn't invent that.
Well, it's
It's highly irregular. All right.
I will
let's
immediately kill.
Oh, will you?
Andy?
Yeah.
Huh.
And then,
go. And then you lose to Eli.
no.
Let's
no.
well see.
And then, I will help make sure that Eli.
All right. There are a lot of deals. I'm back
Hold
in.
up. I am going to move to combat.
Thank you.
In the beginning of my
Come on,
combat,
come on.
I am going to return
Oh,
my
that's compelling.
Anthin Mutineer, which is a salamander pirate with a finality token. When he enters the battlefield, exile up to 1 target non-salamander creature. That creature's controller creates a 4/3.
I cannot do anything about that.
I don't love
That's
your
okay, I have
ability
no
to
creatures.
gain life. Mario, if
Hey, wait.
I don't,
I won't aim the blood artist triggers at you.
if I don't target your man, will you not get in the way of me taking out Tiffany?
Mario.
Or I'm gonna get rid of your commander.
I will help you come in.
The
I will
game's gotta
help
end
you win.
sometime, buddy.
I'm sorry. I would have let. So I am not interfering with that.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, it turns out I can't. It turns out I can't help anyway because I already swore another alliance with the card that
The
might do
deals,
anything.
the alliances. Alrighty, I'm going to get rid of your blood artist, Andy. I'm sorry, it's exiled. You can
You
never
get a
get it
4/3.
back. So you're gonna get a 4/3, which is pretty cool.
Do you have those tokens, or should I start
I
freaking
think
out?
I do have those tokens. I hope I do, because it's such a fun token. Yeah, I do. You get a
Nice.
4/3 salamander warrior. Look at that. Now I'm going to move to combat. I am going to send Zara at Tiffany. And can I just peek inside that hand of yours?
Remember
Is there any 7/7 dinosaur in there that might be relevant?
Oh, wait, the board
I
wipe
feel
one?
like I did this to
No,
myself.
I think he's
So-
just trying to kill her.
That's really interesting. Yeah, I think
I
I'm
think
gonna
you
just
can
bring
pick
that.
basically anything.
No, Eli, no.
I'm
Eli.
not casting it.
Okay, good.
I'm
good.
putting it onto the battlefield because I get to put it onto the battlefield, tapped and attacking. So I'm going to send 11 damage at ye olde dinosaurs.
Death by Dino.
Okay.
Death by your own awakened son's
Awakening
avatar.
Sun's avatar. How could you
I'm
awaken
so
these
deeply
and
sorry.
Fute?
I'm really sorry the way that went down. I
That was
couldn't.
amazing.
I'm so sorry.
Alrighty, I am going to now.
Unbroken
in
streak of
my-
dying first on stream.
This is not an early death, though. This is a well-deserved late death.
It's true. It's
Well deserved, I agree with.
I am going to tap 4 to now cast Merchant Raiders, everybody's favorite card.
Not again.
I am going to tap down your guy that has an attack trigger. He does not untap.
Buddy.
And then I am going to pay 1 for my Arcane Signet, and I'm going to cast the Spectral Sailor. Oh, it's a pirate trigger.
Son of a gun.
I'm going to tap down. How big is he?
Chonky girl. She's 9.
She's 9, and this is just your
8,
commander.
just 8.
I'll just tap down that guy. Yep. So it doesn't untap.
Okay.
And then I'm going to pass the turn, and I will remind you both that I took care of the. I think at least only you agreed to not attack me. You agreed not to attack me.
I think
Mario.
emphatically agreed and did
I
this. did this.
can't tell what the politics looks like right now.
No, I don't know either.
I
I
am
will
thrown
just
off
say-
entirely.
Yeah.
I can. It's
I
that,
was afraid they'd say
it's
that.
that I can't attack Eli, and that you can't use that card against me.
That's
That's it.
so
though.
what I
Those
heard
are
is
all
stuff
of
I
it.
hate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great, great.
And
Welcome
I
to
do
my
think
life.
there has been a highly irregular amount of deals, but I think that is indicative of how well matched these decks actually
Yeah, these are
Yeah.
so well constructed. I'm
Yeah.
like, they're fun. They're so
yeah,
fun.
they're really great. They're really great.
We've resorted to outside game mechanics.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
So,
Dynasty
actually-
lived hitting the face.
That's
yeah.
right.
Sorry, Tiffany. I had to do it to him. You know, if it had been anyone else, I wouldn't.
All right. Technical difficulties. Okay, so this gets. Okay, so
Are
sorry.
on the floor.
I have to think like a smart player for a second. I can possibly kill.
Just remember, pirates are mean.
Really close to either of you.
I
Really
don't.
close.
I don't like.
Actually, it
that.
could be either of you.
Huh.
Let's
Then
just
you're
play.
left
Let's
alone
just
with
play
the
it
other.
through, and then we'll. It's it with.
I hate being in that
I
position.
do not like it. Okay, so we're just gonna go through this one thing at a time. I'm gonna cast the card Metallic Mimic, which when it enters the battlefield, I choose a creature type. It's a 2/1 for 2 colorless, and it's an artifact creature shapeshifter. I choose a creature type, it is that type, so I will choose Merfolk, and then each other creature I control of that type will enter the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it. So then I will sequence good, so that I play Deeproot Elite next, which will enter with 1/1 counter on it because it is a Merfolk, and it says whenever another Merfolk enters the battlefield under my control, I put a 1/1 counter on target Merfolk I control. So this sees this enter and gives it a 1/1 counter, and then I will cast. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 mana left, so that's when things get a little bit squiggly, because I can cast Herald of the Secret Streams for 4, so I'm sort of king making here, which is frustrating, but I don't know what else to do, and the stream has to end eventually. Creatures I control with 1/1 counters on them can't be blocked. And I maybe made one a little tiny mistake, but
That's
yeah.
okay. Just a little mistake-o.
Whatever. So that'll Deeproot sees that and will put a 1/1 counter on target Merfolk I control. So I will pick probably not Herald, and then Metallic Mimic will also put a counter on Herald.
I see why you have hardened scales in that
Yeah,
deck.
it's I mean dope stuff over here.
Yeah.
So I think the thing I need to do is deal make with Eli because they have lethal flying, and I think Andy has lethal flying. Eli I'm less scared of. So hi. What?
Oh, what?
It won't kill you, and
That's
you
not
don't
lethal
this
flying.
turn.
Oh my god.
No, it's
just
close.
kill.
No, it's like 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, and I'm at 13.
Well, this is
doesn't
cap
fly.
down. Not, these don't fly. This
That's
doesn't
less
untap.
scary. All right,
so
compelling.
it'll be 1, 2, 9. It'll be 10 damage flying.
Interesting.
murder.
All right. Well, then what if I just make everybody
10
mad?
life gain.
Then I still die.
Which is will you?
Yeah.
Yo, 10 life gain.
Yeah. The,
All right.
the life gain is really brutal.
Let's go to combat for sure, which will trigger HAKBAL's ability, which will let me do 1, 2, 3. Everybody's exploring.
Beautiful.
Nope. Let's see. So Merfolk Skydiver's on top, which is great for me because I will keep it on top all 5 times and just put a 1/1 counter on each creature that explored. And then now I'm back to that thing I was killing time about, where I have to decide what I'm doing about this. Anybody have any input here?
Well, so you have 9 unblockable damage.
I have a little more than that. No, yeah, because what? These all entered
Yep.
this turn, right?
You
So
have
this is
9
my only
unblockable
swinger.
damage.
Right.
I have a very important question to ask you.
Yeah, go for it.
Do you have any creatures in your hand?
That's a solid question. I do.
Why would you
Bunch
be
of them.
asking that?
I don't know.
understand.
I don't know.
Oh, such a good question. But the thing is, I don't.
Question.
Well, 20 doesn't. Okay, well, so then I'm back to deal make. Okay.
I think you got to make a deal with yourself now. Yeah.
sucks. This sucks. I think I don't win this game. Almost no way I win this game. Because doing nothing, I'm still worth killing. Doing something only helps the other person win. So this is a weird way to think of it, but I'm gonna pick Eli because I chose Andy for an abstract reason earlier. It comes back around eventually.
Well, it's gonna come down to it eventually. I had 29 life for like a million years.
Yeah.
No, go
You're,
to
like,
20
really
and
hard
like
to
it.
kill.
Oh, so that actually triggers my commander's ability, but I don't have anything to put into play with it. So fun.
Cool.
Yeah, pass turn. There's a lot
Fascinating.
of talk for all that.
Alrighty. Cards in hand, Andy.
What do you want to know?
Just curious.
4.
All right.
Untap what I can.
Sure.
Torp.
Tee-hee-hee. Tee-hee-hee.
Oh, it's getting real.
Def misplayed. I want to be very clear about it.
It's all good.
Planes.
If it makes it back to you, it's pretty spicy.
I don't see how it does. I just can't imagine.
Space of Seer.
Huh.
Okay, wait. Are we?
Well, no, I got rid of the blood artist. So,
Okay.
yeah. Too spicy. Pirates saved your guys' life, and this is the repayment? That's how I replayed?
When did
Thank you, Omina Menu.
How it
Got my
goes.
back.
I mean, I don't know. I make no predictions about what's about to happen. I have no clue.
I'm gonna tap 5. 1, 2, 3.
4 tap.
I made a mistake.
Okay.
I think it's a feature, not a bug, that we get real quiet in times
1,
like
2,
this.
3,
Yeah.
4,
It's exciting.
Yeah. Tension.
5, 4. Some wrath.
Are you board wiping?
Some Olivia's wrath.
Oh!
Oh, yeah.
Each non-vampire.
One-sided illegal.
Each
Oh.
non-vampire gets -X until end of turn where X is the number of vampires I control. I control 4 vampires. That would be a lot of your whole situation
Oh my
there,
goodness.
pirates.
Oh my goodness.
Compelling stuff.
Brutal. Brutal. Brutal.
Okay, yeah, okay. So then you just kill me and then just deal
My
with.
friend here now untap.
Oh, man. So my Amphin is exile. These are all bad shit.
Did I have anything under that thing?
Hey, Mario?
Hey.
I feel like you might have attacked wrong.
I think I might have.
Yeah.
I didn't know that
All
was
right,
going to happen.
combat.
You can't attack me.
Why not? What did I
I
miss?
made a deal.
You made a
Oh.
deal, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
But you don't have to attack me.
I'm gonna. Vampire Nighthawk, Drana, you.
That guy doesn't untap.
Is it
Why
10?
not?
Because of
It's,
my
it's
merchant.
tapped.
you
It,
left?
just, it doesn't
Yeah,
untap
but-
as a result. It
yeah.
untaps during your untap
I get to
stuff.
tap it when I can.
yeah.
All right, fine. All right. These are both
thank
coming
you,
at
Yoster.
you,
So what is that?
Mario.
10? 9?
Well, she gets her counter.
Right, for first strike. Or,
So
No,
it's
it's gonna get-
3.
so she does the first strike to me for 2, right? And then that one gets a counter. So I take.
No, you're gonna
8?
take the 1/1
Okay.
counter that she gets 2 because of the first strike.
No, but it doesn't get it until the first strike's resolved.
She
There
doesn't
is a
get it,
counter, but that's what gets it, not
Yeah,
that one.
yep. So she's gonna deal 2 damage,
Yes.
and then she's gonna put a 1/1 counter on Nighthawk
Yes.
and herself.
And then herself.
And then Nighthawk is gonna deal 8 damage,
That's a
which
lot.
is lifelink.
Yes, true. All true.
Yes.
All of these things.
So
are
that
true.
puts.
Apparently the
Andy back at
salamander
where?
is
Oh
also
yeah,
dead.
your salamander died.
Where does so sorry, how much?
Can I have sacked him to scry?
Yeah, heck yeah, sure.
Thank you.
And then Drana does not have lifelink, just Nighthawk.
Yeah.
I'm so
A
glad I
lot of-
swung that damage in earlier. 8.
At me?
That was no at the 8. That
Oh,
was
yeah.
helpful. I did good.
You
Did
did.
great. 1, 2, 3, 4.
You're right. There should never be any sympathy for when Andy's low life. Like they're never actually low life. They're always playing a life gain strategy.
Well, I mean, as they should.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
I'm
think
checking
everyone's
my
moral
hideaway
conscience should be
card.
clean.
I don't know, Mario. You can maybe still.
Maybe
come out
this
on
is
top.
interesting because that's after their attack. So what? How much mana do they have left? They 1, 2, 3, 4,
A lot.
6. Oh right, there's that too. What? No, because your guy's dead.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I think.
Well, I'm I'm gonna play
Yeah.
what everybody knows I have.
Ooh.
Butcher.
Butcher. Oh well, so that's
Malakir.
cool.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's like a
Tap out.
pretty cool situation.
Oh, you should have done that
Game's
first.
so interesting.
Butcher Malakir. I was scared about someone countering it, so I wanted to counter with put something little out.
Wow, fair enough.
I will now pass the turn, pirate boy.
Son of a gun.
I have
All
one
right.
card in hand.
This has got to be a really good draw. I'm gonna
What does how does Anthem Mutineer read?
God, am I still dead to you?
Well, I don't know. I mean, how many vampires do you feel like sacking for free to Viscera Seer? Like, it's a real question.
Oh, you are dead. Well,
I think I might
9. That
Don't let him figure it out.
Yeah,
Go.
Mario has lethal unblockable damage.
Yeah.
How do I have lethal unblockable damage if they decide to just sack 3 creatures?
Yeah, and then
This is like board wipe size to whatever they decide they like. Not.
That is
Which is why I was wondering about any Anthem Mutineers that could be cast
Unfortunately, the Anthem is exiled forever because
That already happened?
Yeah.
Oh, snap. All right, well, here we
Yeah,
are.
pirate boy.
Do you have anything in your hand, Mario, that would be good? So, okay, so I can get
About
one
good
thing.
in what way?
Good, like helpful in this moment. I can get something out of someone's hand.
Also, I
I'm
can't
not
cast
sure
it.
that's
Oh, like a creature?
relevant. Yeah.
If it's just creatures, that doesn't help you. That really doesn't help you. That helps me.
you need to get rid of that butcher. Is what y'all need to do.
But even then, they have to Okay, so assumedly they get rid of the Mutineer, Nighthawk, and Drana. But then what's the thing that the Mutineer is the recursion thing, right? Or the choir is. I'm sorry, the choir gets you stuff back, right?
Ooh.
So
I can
man.
get rid of the butcher. I can get rid of the butcher.
All right.
Actually, can I? Because
No,
that's
I don't
going to
think
be.
so.
You're all upset
even-
that you got
even
rid of
targeting-
the dinos now, aren't you?
I mean, I always am.
No.
Okay, yeah.
Could have wiped out those
No,
vampires.
dinosaurs had their time. They were selected for. I can't remember the model.
I can't. I'm going to play a tapped Thriving Bluff on blue is the other color that it can tap for.
It's really
I'm going to
unfortunate.
go 1, 2,
Yeah, right.
3, 4, 5,
I'm not gonna fuss too hard.
6. I'm going to
Price
cast
tag.
an Admiral Brass, the Unsinkable. I'm going to scry. Ooh, I'm going to keep that on top. I am going to. Good lord. I am going to move to combat.
Hi.
I am going to reanimate a Dire Fleet Daredevil.
Snap.
That is a 4/4.
Sorry. Hold please. Before you go to combat.
So,
Well-
so declaring it. Okay.
Okay.
Go into
Sorry.
combat.
Yeah, also, before I even do that, I have to mill 4.
Yeah.
Just from back it.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, there's another good reprint in that deck, by the way.
Yeah.
What is this?
Pitiless Plunderer.
Nothing.
Plunderer.
Enters battlefield, exile target instant or sorcery from opponent's yard. You may cast it. Huh. So you're gonna try and find a removal spell to get rid of my guy.
Or, well, Wave Goodbye. Cast Wave Goodbye.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's actually terrible for
In response to you playing your commander,
Wanderer's Command.
I'm going to.
I guess I shouldn't have done that so quickly, but you wouldn't have known what I was gonna do.
No, yeah, I was misplayed.
But I feel like you should, in the spirit of it, still not have known what I was gonna do. Let me
I'm
go to
sacking my Drana
Yeah, that sucks.
to
That sucks.
Dissocier, which will trigger Butcher of Malakir, so you all will sacrifice a creature.
I will opt to sack. What am I going to sack?
Like this.
HAKBAL costs 10 to recast, but I can't afford it. Might be
Yeah.
immaterial. We'll see.
All right. I mean, I have to sack her, so I'm gonna send her back to the command zone. Yeah.
So
I
the
mean-
trigger's still on the stack, right? From Brass entering? Or no, is that part of the attack for Brass?
No, it's when I move to
Combat.
combat, unfortunately.
Copy, move to combat.
Wow, well, this all sucks for me quite a bit, so I guess I'm just gonna pay 4 to play the Grim Captain's Locker, tap it to surveil, and I can also tap it to make all my creatures gain escape, or I can cast them from my graveyard by paying 4 and exiling 4 other cards from my graveyard. But, I guess I will... No, go ahead. Go ahead, Mario.
All right, I don't see how we get around
Nope.
that.
No, I don't.
Butcher.
I think the Butcher is the end for all of us.
Butcher. Drop a turn.
Oh, butcher.
So then I get rid of it, and then they get value out of it, which costs them at this point. Oh look, Butcher can sack itself, but they probably don't do that. So, well, okay, fuck it. Talking it through is dumb. I'm sorry, chat. I'm not supposed to use swears. It's a bad thing I did. Don't tell your federal communications friends. I'm gonna just
Swear from the
wait.
federal.
This is
not the
YouTube!
80s, like.
Yeah. Anybody that put a poll up if anyone was offended about the swearing, but we try not to. I can't use this. We made a deal.
No, well...
I can't use it. We made a deal. I honor
Oh,
deals.
it really sucks to be
I
pinned
make
by
the
multiple
deal.
deals, doesn't
I
it?
can't, and it won't win me the game, so I can't do it. Okay, but can I put out enough merfolk that it's a problem? I don't think so. But anyways, talking about it's not helping. Let's cast Miro Rejury. I don't know how to say this word.
Nice.
Other merfolk get +1/+1, and whenever I cast a merfolk spell, I may tap or untap a permanent.
Miro Rejury. I think you
probably.
said it right, yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Mario. Or I'm not sorry for saying it right.
Thank you,
I guess is
Mario.
what I was thanking myself for. Merfolk Skydiver. When it enters, I put a 1/1 counter on a creature I control. So let's make that the Rejury. And then I can pay 5 to proliferate, which is kind of hilarious.
You might want to put it on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm presuming they're going to sacrifice what they need to not die. So at this
The
point,
thing, actually, before, sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Well,
for it.
this is
They can only
resolved.
You know,
sacrifice
because
3.
you have to say any responses, and no one
Right, that
is.
keeps flying right through.
So, yeah.
So yeah,
So,
Merfolk
all the way
actually,
back to Red Ring.
kind of in response to this
Certainly.
being played,
Yeah.
I want one of these two gone. So I don't want you to have other
So you're gonna
options
pin me in
of
before the-
things
yeah,
to
okay.
sack.
Totally.
So I'm going to sack my Redemption Choir.
All right.
To
So then the
Versus here, which will
surprise
trigger
move is
Butcher
that I
Malak.
will sack the Herald in response.
yeah, either
Okay.
of them gone is my benefit.
So then, I guess you would do it in response to.
Well,
Rear jury on the
you
stack?
cast the Rejury first.
Right. So that's still on the stack if you want to do anything
So
else.
this is how much unblockable damage.
It's not unblockable.
It's now
anymore.
like- block
It's
it.
totally blockable. It's just 10.
How much? 10?
Yeah.
And I would lose Viscer's Seer. Are you gonna go to combat with it? Or you want to keep it?
Well,
I think it doesn't matter. I think. Ugh, Eli's a problem, but not really. That's fine. Continue.
okay. I will then cast these Well, what was my plan? Hold on. I had a plan.
I swear I had a
I've done
plan.
this wrong every time. So rejury. So then I cast the very interesting. Where's this card? Am I making up magic cards? No, that's the one I care about.
Yep.
Right. So I'm doing this right.
Yep.
Merfolk Skydiver when it ETBs, if it ETBs. Well, it's gonna ETB, but do you have any responses beforehand? I guess is the question.
When you cast a Merfolk spell, you may tap or untap target permanent.
Yeah, so you have that trigger to resolve, I guess.
Oh, sure. So I will tap Butcher.
Yeah.
So I can't block.
That's where I'm headed with this.
That's fine.
Okay. We're at 20, still a lot of life.
I wasn't gonna block, so.
That's fair. And then I will also cast the thing.
Where's the 1/1 counter going?
Well.
And the
that's a
thing's
good
gonna deal
question.
damage?
Is it gonna deal damage? Yeah, I suppose I might as well take that chance. Go here. Okay. Fun story about how I spent my mana this turn.
Yeah.
I fucked it.
Relatable.
I screwed it.
Screwed it.
Sorry. I really am sorry. Mostly apologizing to the booth for the record. So then I will cast Mist Dancer. Which other merfolk I control get +1/+0 and somehow flying.
Wow.
I
And it
hate
also
that.
flies. Yeah. That'll put a trigger for Rejury and a trigger for no, just
I
Rejury.
hate that.
So I'll tap down Viscerous Seer, I guess, for funsies, and put another counter on Zagana. So Zagana's the only attacker, right? Because these all came in this turn.
For 12.
For what? I don't love it.
The thing is, it's hardly fatal, and on the crackback I die, so no attack,
Do
no
you? You have
attack.
blockers.
No deal, but you can do what you're gonna do.
No
Then
deal,
you-
huh?
And you gotta go in.
Well, I'm gonna go in. I know what
Yeah.
choices do I have. I do have flying blockers, so
It's
yeah.
good flying. 13, actually,
Well, the
I
thing is,
think.
you now have flying blockers for me, so
Oh, it's 13.
are you afraid
'cause
of me or him?
Rejury. You. Because you can kill me on board if I don't block or something weird happens.
What's
Well, I
that
can't
life?
kill you on board though.
Well, but if like something weird happens to my blockers, you can't.
Yeah.
I have nothing on board.
Yeah.
and I can't
I'm aware.
develop.
I did
So
that.
that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
13.
Can't develop.
13 that flies. Yeah.
13 that flies. Yeah,
Push you to 7.
I'll take it.
Again, you've been in single digits and double digits and
Oh, wait.
single digits and double digits.
Okay.
There you go.
I've tapped all my mana. I can do nothing.
Alrighty.
Your turn.
That keeps resurrecting.
Yeah. Alrighty.
I'm surprised Orzhov doing Orzhov thing.
I don't know. It's odd to
Draw.
chuff up our own stream quality, right? Because like I think every time we play a game, they're fantastic. The stream games are usually
Yeah.
fantastic, fun to watch. I would watch them if I were you.
Yeah.
Tell your friends if the words Magic the Gathering are said in your presence, just reflexively go Planar Party, see what happens. I mean, you know, and then they'll go, "What? Why'd you do that?" And you can go, "Well," and then tell them about this.
Mario said.
Yeah, I did
yeah,
say,
yeah,
but
you
it's
said.
endorsed by everyone here.
Yeah, yeah.
And remember, don't swear. So sorry.
Which we doing, Andy? Where are the vampires going? Cause I'm scared.
No cards in hand, Andy? Two?
I'm scared.
I think Mario is very scared, but I'm definitely.
I
also
mean,
scared.
I'm pretty sublime. Being at 3 life is like,
But if they kill you,
I am going to tap 2.
yeah, look at that.
Yep.
I'm going to play Damn,
Damn.
not overloaded.
Not
no
overloaded.
overloaded.
The flying merfolk
Which is how I was gonna
generator.
block.
Yeah.
There's
So
still
am I.
One flyer.
Mm.
But it's smaller than butcher, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm dead either way if they want me dead.
Yeah.
Which I suppose, based on my own logic, they do.
They do. I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna swing Nighthawk and Butcher at you, Mario, and Tekken versus Seer at you, Eli. I don't need her to be on tap.
No.
I have no blocks.
No
Goodbye,
block.
sweet fish.
I might take 1 damage.
I think I was in that game for 5 turns longer than I should, honestly.
I will gain 7 life.
Yeah, that's
I think it's 8 because it's a 1/1
I will
counter.
gain 8 life.
feel
and
like-
then
Unfortunately.
I will. Are you ready for it? Da-na-na-na. Hide away.
Ooh.
I will hide away Twilight Prophet.
Duh.
Flying and ascend, and if I have the city's blessing, then I get to reveal stuff off the top of my library.
Can't wait to see
Fun.
Eli's turn.
I do have the city's blessing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So we're good. And
There's a token somewhere if you want.
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I will indeed play my commander. Thank you. I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Ooh, do we need to recount the
7.
scavenger if the graveyards are gone? I think it was still when
1,
Mario
2, 3,
died. I think
4,
it's
5,
Yeah.
6, 7, 8. There. That is enough for my commander.
No, it's still.
Oh, did you use Windbrisk to pay for something?
No.
Good. Then yes, Windbrisk is tapped because that's how you do the thing.
Yeah, got tap. All right.
Yeah, we know, but they didn't
It's
use it for mana.
tapped.
They used it to do the thing.
I just activated
Unless we
it.
missed something.
I'm not casting. I'm not counting it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I still have enough commander, right?
I think.
Okay, moving along. Maybe I should have played my commander first before attacking, so I got the value.
Or just
But I
deflect
really
all the
just kind of
misplay to
wanted to
me.
see how it all gonna work out. So that's fine, and I will move to pass the turn.
All right. End of your turn. I'm gonna pay 1 to surveil. Sorry, I'm gonna tap it to surveil.
I don't want to see that reaction. That means that he found something that's good, but not
guess I'll
maybe.
keep
Yeah,
it.
don't love that.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. Oh. Huh.
Thank you for keeping track, Yoster. There's no good reason not to call us out if you think we're not doing something right. Worst case
Youster
scenario would
always
go.
will, knowing
Yeah.
Youster.
Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody in the stream. Hey, if you watched any part of this, fantastic, amazing. Can't say enough nice things about you. It's true.
Stream, can you?
Tell me what to
How
do.
big is your hand? Oh, that's your
Yeah,
graveyard.
that's my graveyard. Yeah, stream. Tell me what to do. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do this, and then I'll ask the question because this hand is not gonna.
Commander damage.
Well, how come you didn't write it meat?
Because it's funnier, mate. I was tracking commander damage. Y'all don't know that, but and then
It's not baseball mate.
I know MAET, mate, but that's just our. I just went clockwise. Anyway, is this good chat combo? You guys find this?
I'm going
I think
to
you guys got it figured out.
tap this guy to give all the creatures in my graveyard escape until end of turn, where I can pay
Escape.
4
Okay.
and exile 4, and I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am going to escape my Direfleet Daredevil,
Nice.
exiling land.
Regular old damn.
So when it enters the battlefield, I can exile an instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard, and I may cast it this turn. And mana of any type, I can spend mana of any type. So my question to the
has to connect,
to the
right?
chat is: can I cast the overloaded part of Damn?
I don't think you can.
May I see what else is in your graveyard?
Yeah. Olivia's Wrath.
That is not helpful to me. I think that the other end.
Utter End is good. Exile. You may have me draw a lot of cards.
What's your life total at?
Are there any in there that say Mario comes back in the game with a full hand?
3, 4, 5. I can deal 5 damage to you.
What
which
about
is
dinos? We missed the dinos.
Right, we could do tip.
helpful.
I should have scooped and go, well, it's a long back drive back to Orange County. We're gonna.
Let me damn then, and I'm gonna damn your Butcher of Malakir so I can begin to,
Do anything?
yes.
Yeah.
I think
guess
Yoster in these
that's
scenarios
fine
we
because I don't feel the need to have you sack that, right? And so I will, in response, hate it, put my butcher into my Grisasir. She's not exiled, and this is exiled now? Yeah.
It's normally, it is.
Yeah,
So.
and I will
So
scry.
my thing is,
Yeah, chat confirms
I will put
dam.
this on the bottom.
Dam is only overloadable from hand.
and I have to sacrifice because
Yeah.
a thing died. All right, so I guess I just need to develop a board now. So I'm gonna pay 3 to cast a Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro. It is a 2/3. It can't be blocked with creatures toughness 3 or greater.
What's
Whenever
the
it deals combat damage to a player, I can choose up to 1 card in a graveyard that was discarded this way and put it back in my hand. And he is Ghost of Ramirez de Pietro.
Pay
I'm
respects by
going
pushing
to-
F in the chat.
Scry?
Yeah, chat, push F to pay respects to Ghost of Ramirez.
And then I'm going to pay 2 for Departed Deckhand. It is a 2/2. When it becomes the target of a spell, sacrifice it. It can't be blocked except by spirits. And I can pay 4 to make another one of my guys only be blocked except by a spirit. Go ahead. This is bad.
So you have 19 life.
The life gain. The life
All right,
gain.
so
Seriously.
at the beginning of my upkeep, I have a Twilight Prophet trigger. So we're going to reveal.
Land.
Fuck.
Land!
Asked and answered.
Hate it.
No life.
All right, now I'm gonna draw.
No F's in the chat. W's in the chat.
Ghost.
W's
It's for Ghost of Ramirez.
Oh,
Ramirez died. We're sad about
I
it.
thought it was an F about the planes.
Yes.
Yeah. We're very sad about Ramirez. Yeah.
They used to be a delightful Foglio art. Now they're just some weird ghost.
Just some weird ghost.
Weird ghost. Hanging around on pirate ship. Like, I always like the idea that ghosts have to haunt a place. So, like, it's just like, well, I guess I'm going wherever this boat goes now. If you replace 51% of the boat, is the ghost free to haunt a different boat, or are they stuck until you replace the whole boat haunting
is-
that
Well,
boat?
as fascinating as that is, going back to what we're here to do, I will tap 2 and 1 for Alenda's
Dead.
Alenda's Hierophant?
Hierophant.
Hierophant. She's a vampire cleric. That's cool.
What else does she do?
Oh, she's got flying.
Yeah.
When you gain life, put a 1/1 counter onto her, and when she dies, I get to create X 1/1 white vampire token creatures where X is her power.
Cool.
I've noticed like some print marks that are all over these cards.
there's some
wizards.
marks on there. Wizards.
I will move to combat.
Okay.
I will swing with my Nighthawk Scavenger and with my Twilight Prophet. And
Compelling.
Compelling.
yep.
That's both
of those,
flying.
both of them. Yep. Oh, sorry. I meant to do. I won't take it back because we're too far in the game. I keep meaning to use my Path of Ancestry so I could scry. Anyways, continue.
So now,
Would you like to make somebody a demon?
Oh yes, thank
Yeah,
you.
thank
I will
you.
make people demons. I will make my I'll make my Nighthawk. No, I'm gonna make my Alenda a demon.
So I am taking 8 from the scavenger and 2 from the prophet, going to 9, and you will be gaining 8 life.
And this is when I gain life. It's not per instance,
Right, it's
which
just a
sucks.
counter,
So it's
yeah.
only gonna be 1/1 counter onto her,
Look at the chat.
and then
I'm real confused now.
For clarity, next time you can cast the overloaded cards with effects such as Daredevil Dare Sheet.
I'm so sorry.
Stolen! This game was stolen! I thought I might be able
And I know
to.
we don't normally discuss this with the chat, but I think it's funny because then on our notes it says no, comma, overload from hand, which is a
Yeah.
lot like that Lionel Hutz bit, like free of charge, comma, no, you know.
I'm just gonna say, oops.
Brutal.
All right.
Far be it from the planar party to misplay.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, there's the mechanical complexity and density of these precons, and just like playing Commander in general. This is like the most mechanically dense way to get into playing
Oh,
Magic,
yeah.
and it's also like the favorite. It's wild.
Each
I'm
one of
gonna
these-
go to my next main phase. I am going to tap 2, 3, 4 for Return to Dust. I'm going to exile this artifact, and
Sure.
because I did it in my main phase, I am going to get to do it again.
Sure.
And I will get rid of the only other thing that's really relevant is an Arcane Signet.
Sure. So these are
So,
both exiled.
but I think the escape repeatable thing was quite a problem for
Yo,
me.
right?
So
I don't think anything's a problem for you because I think I am dead on your turn. But
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see.
Pass turn. I am now hellbent.
Heart of the cards.
Sure. All right. Untap. Upkeep. Really good draw. Really good draw. Really good.
You know
draw.
what it is, I thought.
Oh yeah, I do. Let me tell you, maybe I should have kept it on top.
Not to pop that balloon. What was it? I forgot. If you know what it is.
How do
You didn't
I
say.
give this?
He just
How do
seemed
I
mid
give?
about it.
If I can give this card haste, which I can't.
The control room apologizes for the dire fleet captain display.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Eli.
So I can get
Would've
back
won the game.
any creature in my.
Well, I don't
Certainly
know.
would have set us
I was
back
gonna
to
say
0.
the game may have been several turns longer, but who
Yeah.
knows?
True.
I mean, vampires continue to just be a really solid typal strategy. I will say that for them. It turns out they weren't just relying on Edgar
I was gonna say,
Markov.
where's my Edgar?
20. You're at 20.
They're at 23.
23.
Uh-oh.
Vampire
they have the
Knight,
Jordan number.
Scavenger, always been good. I also
Yeah.
mix up his name every time. He's
We-
Nighthawk Scavenger. I call him Vampire Nighthawk, which is a different card.
And then you can recursion that with the thingy that you were using earlier, right? The whatever's getting stuff
She's
back.
dead.
But it was cheap enough that Nighthawk could keep coming back from it.
You could.
That's
Yeah, she
wild,
was
man.
alive.
Vampires, dude.
Vampires.
Interesting. All right. I think. Okay.
No,
You know
I
what?
don't want anything to be interesting.
Maybe I'm not like. Maybe I get to one more turn. Maybe I
Okay,
get to one more turn.
okay, go
All right.
ahead.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
Cast my commander.
Okay.
Sure. I'm going to mill 4 cards.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I thought I'd seen you play that man.
Nope.
A lot of pirates dress and do similar things.
Yes. Yes. that
Ah,
is
some
very
straps, and you're hanging from rigging. Neat.
true. Yeah. So. Okay.
Y'all remember when I got a free giant salamander?
I
That was
am
cool.
going to
That was cool.
move to combat, and I am going to bring back a merchant raiders.
In
Oh, yeah.
response, I am going to sack my Elendra's Hierophant
Sure.
to Viscera Seer.
Sure.
I will get to draw a card. I will get to create a vampire demon,
Sure. It's tapped.
It is tapped.
and I will scry.
Okay.
I'll leave it on top.
Sure. So then I'm going to resolve this merchant raiders trigger, and I will tap down this vampire demon so it doesn't untap
Ever.
until he goes
Yeah,
away.
All right.
definitely.
I am going to then pay 2.
Oh, and vampire tokens. Apologies, because there's much value in this Elenda. I know I was doing something. And then I will get 2 vampires because
Oh,
she
right.
had 2 power.
Yeah, because I was like, they just put, and vampire tokens. I was like, yes, and vampire tokens indeed.
I am going to then tap 2 to put a time stream navigator into
Oh,
play.
it's a good card.
So first, I'm going to resolve this trigger, and I'm going to tap down your other flyer. It doesn't untap.
Hate it.
And then this has it says ascend, and I can pay 4 and put it at the bottom of my library to take an extra turn.
Hate it.
But it doesn't have haste, so I can't do it right now.
Love
And I have blah, 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 da, 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 da. I'm also ascended, so we'll share the city's blessing.
Nice.
I am going to then pay 1, and I will have tapped it like that. So I'm going to pay 1 to play one more pirate, a Siren
there
Storm
it is.
Tamer. It has flying, and
Looks as sure as
when it
scavengers.
enters the battlefield, I will tap down your commander. Your commander cannot attack anymore.
Okay.
That's it. You know what? Actually, no. No. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess that's it. Go ahead.
Oh my goodness, this is getting tense.
It is.
This Nighthawk Scavenger is
Yo,
eating
like, yeah,
face.
card of the
yeah.
game.
Oh,
I
sorry.
think.
Actually,
The problem is-
Twilight Prophet.
Oh, I could die to that.
Oh, well, because what they gain
Can I
life.
choose to draw or do it, or which
It's
one's
in your
first?
upkeep, so it goes
So-
upkeep, then draw, so you
All right,
have to
ready?
resolve it first. Yes.
Ta-da! 3 damage for you.
Oh,
Oh man.
I knew it.
going to 6.
6.
All right. Wait, can I see what that card was? I get to see it.
So yeah.
Yes,
Yeah, it's
sorry.
revealed.
It's Mavrin Fane Dusk Apostle. It's a vampire cleric, and whenever one or more non-tokens attack, I get a vampire token.
Don't care about that. He's a chump. Don't care about
Not
him.
so great.
He doesn't have the word flying or target opponent loses life, so
Right.
I don't care about him.
Unblockable.
Untapping the one thing I can.
Cards in hand?
Okay.
Terrifying.
So any removal at this point is just game, right?
I think so.
Anyone now?
Just
Removal.
Yeah.
Just, yeah. They just have to interact with Siren Storm Tamer, and I think that's that. But
Cards in hand. You could what? Whoa! You're in black and white.
wait,
you don't have any removal
do any
in
of the
that.
vampires on board currently have a
No.
token to get back, draw you a card when they die? No, huh? Okay.
What you doing? What are we doing? How am I dying or not? Are we camping? This is intense. That's very funny. It's very funny, chat.
Oh,
What's happening?
I'm gonna tap 3
Okay.
for glass heart or glass cast heart.
Sure.
Mario.
You can't do
I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not Googling your hands.
Get your phone out.
So what's happening? What's happening?
it.
Whenever.
I get a blood token. I'm
What?
playing glass cast heart. I'm
Okay.
getting a blood token. And it's an artifact with a discard a card, sacrifice this artifact, draw a card.
I think that's
Kinda
whenever one or more
sucks.
vampires you control attacks, create a blood token.
Yes.
So no
Well, it's
token
gonna
yet?
it's gonna happen.
Okay. Okay.
I also hate that you have to discard a card.
Yeah.
Stupid. Blood tokens I think are bad. Hot take. I'm gonna tap 2. For Cordial
doing?
Vampire. Whenever Cordial Vampire, another vampire dies, put a 1/1 counter on each vampire
Alright.
you control.
That's
I use half of
spiky.
Ancestry, so I'm gonna
That's spicy.
scry.
That's spicy. That's spicy.
Here.
I'm
Oh my
gonna-
god, oh my god, Mario went into the chat. Mario says vamp sucks, pirate sucks, fish for life.
Wow.
Wow, wow. Alright, there's some payoff to the bit. There's some payoff.
I was like,
to
don't
the
do that. I was
bit.
like, wait, I'm doing something.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I was on board until you said pirate sucks. Thank you. Oh man.
What about dinos?
The
I think
dream
about
is still
It
dinos.
real.
won't let me say it. I think it's on your side.
The dream is still real. Alright. What's happening, Andy?
I'm gonna tap 3 for Marvin Fane Dusk Apostle.
Okay.
I am going to move to combat.
Uh-huh.
Actually, before I move to combat,
Sure.
I'm going to sacrifice this this vampire that can't attack anyways to Viscer Seer to scry 1.
Sure.
I'm gonna scry to the bottom. And because of Cordial Vampire, I'm gonna put a 1 counter on each vampire I control.
Oh.
So this is gonna go up.
Buddy.
This is gonna go
Oh my god, I
here.
have too many problems,
This is
chat.
gonna go
Too
here.
many
God,
problems.
that's a lot of
Here.
vampires.
It's gonna go
You want some help?
here.
Got one
Thank
here.
you.
One here.
Yep.
You got the last one? Yeah, okay. No
Alright.
problem. No problem. You got this.
And
Yeah.
I'm gonna move to combat. I'm gonna
table
send my Nighthawk Scavenger at
Okay.
Eli.
So that
I
is.
have a Cavillino trigger. I'm gonna put my Cavillino over on this vampire.
Sure.
And I'm gonna get another white vampire token because it's a combat of a non-token Magai.
Sorry, why are you getting it?
Because whenever one or more non-vampires you control attack, create a vampire. So
You also
I
get your blood token from the glass.
and I get a
cast, yeah?
blood
Wait,
token.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, wow, so many tokens. Alrighty, so I am going to put my Siren Storm Tamer in front of your Nighthawk Scavenger. He will die, and then you will gain 6, 7, 8, 9 life.
Good
which
gravy.
is
Oh my
truly an issue,
goodness.
because I can deal some damage. I just cannot deal 32 damage.
Sucks for you. And then I'm going to sacrifice this vampire to Viscer Seer.
Sure.
Draw a
Which
card,
means
good.
I will get to draw a card. I will create a 4/3/4 demon. I will put a 1/1 tapped, and I will put another
Relevant.
1/1 counter on each vampire I control.
Brutal.
Dope. That's good, man.
Portal
Vampire.
vampires. Insane.
Yeah.
You have one hiding over there.
Thank you.
Oh, good gravy.
And then
All right,
I will
good.
pass the turn.
Right. I am going to go to the clutchest, untap, upkeep, draw.
Ooh. Okay. It's just 2. Oh, he has another one, so it's 3.
So you don't have any flyers.
Wow, Andy making tokens, how original.
Shady. Yeah,
Says
that's
a
right.
lot from the person who only knows how to build Kinder decks. So this is just your wheelhouse, Terry
Okay.
Ouster.
Yeah, if you are into Kindred, all 4 of these are great starting stones. I really love seeing Merfolk be like playable now.
As opposed to just janky.
But yeah, it was always kind of like,
Yeah.
you're also at the table, that's fun, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. So. I am. You have 0 cards in hand, right?
No, I have 1 card in hand.
Oh, right,
Is it
it's like-
the spiciest creature in the entire world that I definitely want to steal and put onto the battlefield?
Best way to find out is to
Great.
risk it.
So I am going to start by going 1, 2, 3. Actually, I think it was on this line. from
Sorry,
way
so
back.
this is you take an extra turn.
4.
This is you tap my stuff down.
Yeah.
Yes. So I'm going to pay 4.
What does this do?
That can't be blocked except by creatures power with toughness 3 or greater. And when he deals combat damage to a player, choose up to 1 card in a graveyard that was discarded or put there from the library this turn and put it back into my hand.
Okay.
So I'm going to pay 4, and I'm going to play. So I have Bracket Brass, Admiral Brass Unsinkable. I'm going to play Admiral Beckett Brass. The other version right now. Something I love about both of these cards is that the woman in the card art is actually the artist Jason Rainville's past mom, and he drew her to immortalize her in the pirate arts. And yeah, she's just super cool.
That is cool.
What does
But
this
yeah.
card do?
So she is other pirates +1/+1, and in the beginning of my end step, I get to gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who has dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates this turn, which is really interesting. I have a Merchant Raiders trigger, and I'm actually going to tap down this vampire right here because it is the only vampire that has toughness 3 or less. So tap down. I am going to then move to combat.
Hold, please.
Yes.
You have to wait for people to respond.
Oh, for sure.
In this game.
Yeah, for sure. Sorry. So I am targeting with her who has entered the battlefield. I am targeting that vampire to be tapped down.
And this you just have to pay 4 to take an extra turn.
Yes.
Don't love that. You couldn't take my vampire Nighthawk because he has the boots.
Yes. So I am tapping down your vampire. Anything you would like to do?
No.
Okay, cool. So tap down. Amazing. So I am going to move to combat. I think so. You're at 32. So I kind of have 2 paths here. I can deal 1, 2, 3. I can deal 6, 12. Yeah.
It's 3 or
alright.
less.
So I think I'm going
That
to.
the blocking issue is.
Yeah, this can't be blocked except by spirits, and this can only be blocked with toughness 3 or greater. So I think I am going to
Toughness 3 or
reanimate.
greater.
Yes, can only be blocked by creatures. I'm sorry, it can't be blocked by creatures with
So
power
you read
toughness
it
3 or
wrong
greater.
twice. Yeah.
Sorry, but it currently cannot be blocked is
Yeah.
the key thing.
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
got me one.
Okay.
So I'm going to reanimate Angrass Marauders, which says if a source I control would deal damage to a permanent or player, it deals double that damage instead. So she's going to be reanimated from Emerald Brass. I am going to now move to combat, and I am going to send these 2 cards
Yeah.
at you, neither of which can be blocked. So they're getting buffed.
In response to you moving to combat.
Okay, so sorry. So I'm moving to combat.
You're moving. You're in combat.
Well,
I
In
guess.
response to you moving to combat.
Yeah.
yeah, so not in
I
combat
am
yet.
going
So
to
still
tap
first
this.
casting.
It will deal 1 damage to me. I'm going to tap this. I'm going to create a 1/1 vampire.
Sure, and you're going to paint 1 life.
Yep.
Yep, cool.
They did.
So
now they
cool.
can block.
So I am going to get this. I'm going to
Reanimated, yeah.
get this reanimated Angrass Marauder. I'm going to move to combat, and I will send both of these at you.
I
2,
will
3.
block.
They're getting +1/+1 from Admiral Beckett Brass.
Right.
So you have to deal 3 damage. You have to attack me with 3 pirates for your thingy to trigger.
Which
Yeah.
thingy?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna block the one that I can block
Sure.
and take the other two.
Sure.
So
So,
just,
you're gonna take.
what?
So
5?
you're.
I'm also sack blocking.
Oh, so you're
Block
sack
sack.
blocking.
I'm sack blocking, which means that I am going to scry and putting a 1 counter on all my guys.
Did we miss a tap trigger somewhere? Yoster seems to feel.
Yeah, I have my Angrath's Marauder tap trigger.
Oh, sure,
So
from
actually, I'm
entering.
gonna tap down the thing that
No,
you.
I had done it like after you did that.
That
but
is
if
true.
you want to tap something else.
Sorry, I
then-
thought you specifically did it before I did.
No, because they did it in
You were-
response to you
oh,
moving
yeah.
to combat.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. I will tap
Thanks, Yao.
down the. I will tap this.
So does
down.
who remembers what things aren't on tap?
I do. These guys aren't on tapping. Yeah. So-
and this one.
Right.
And so yeah, so that's dying. I'm scrying. I'm putting this in the bottom.
And
I'm putting a
you're-
1/1 counter on all of my guys.
Cool. And you're gonna take 6 damage from Departed Deckhand.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Because it's getting +1 and then doubled.
Cool.
They're only at
Amazing.
25 now.
Cool. I am going to then, in my second main phase, pay 4 to tap my Time Stream Navigator, put it at the bottom of my library, and then take. an
Sorry.
extra-
You have to let me respond to the things
Sorry.
you're doing. I have to, like, hello.
Sorry. So so I'm moving to my second main.
Yeah, you're making me do second main phase. That's nice. All right. So I'm.
Oh, it is to laugh. So this is in a combat. You're holding priority at the end of
Yeah, I'm
combat.
holding priority at the end of
Okay.
combat. This might not work. I want to talk to a judge.
I think that we're.
Look away.
I think.
If I-
yeah,
Blah blah
Can you still
blah.
do
I think so.
Right.
While that is on the stack, yes, he
This
can
sucks.
respond. I know. I find myself in that boat a lot. If the only the sorcery were what we were looking for, it'd
Yeah,
be
you
one
can't.
thing.
Yeah. All right, then, in response, I will, and this does what again?
It gives +1/+1 to each other target, to each other pirate, and at the beginning of my end step, I get to gain control of target non-land permanent controlled by a player who's dealt combat damage by 3 or more pirates.
Sorry, I'm also putting this on, this fan,
That's the
because of my man.
right.
It's a demon.
My man.
Oh, he's a demon. I'm putting it on this man.
Game hard.
I have a lot of
as,
stuff going
As
on.
we
It's
discussed
hard.
in the chat, I believe with the
hard.
ouster,
Yeah.
this is hard.
I feel as though somebody is deciding what to
You haven't been
remove.
dealt with 3 or more pirates, so
No.
that's not a concern. This
Right.
keeps typing my stuff down, which is highly irritating.
Yo.
This is double that damage instead. I like this card, but I have quite a bit of life.
25,
You
I
gain
mean-
my life from this, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Mm.
I think I did.
Yeah, because they were at like 35 and I just dealt 6, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's right.
Double instead. I'm kind of losing the ways to make blockers. I don't have that many blockers. He's just going to try and murder me outright. Okay.
Right, yeah.
So I'm going to tap 1 to
Swords, the Angrath Marauder.
So this gives Eli back what, 4
4
life?
life, yeah.
Or
Yep.
5 because there's a
I'm
+1/+1
playing Swords to
somewhere on there.
Plowshare
Or no,
on
just 4, right?
that.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so I will.
Wait, but that counts this, right? For the other pirates? So it's
I gained 5, yeah. I
The
gained
judges are the chat, that's true.
Yeah.
Sorry,
All right.
judges. Chat, I was basically considering if I could kill the extra turn spell before he could do it, but I thought that if I targeted it with the swords,
Right.
he could just do it anyways, which super sucked for me.
Yep.
So that was
So
the issue.
I'm going to pay 4 now
Mm-hmm.
to put Time Stream Navigator in the bottom of my library. I'm going to take an extra turn after this one.
In response to you activating that, I'm gonna sack my guy to Vicious Seer to draw a card to put a
Seems
woman
good.
counter on all my things
That-
and to
'Cause
create
it
a
was
demon.
the thing
Now
that
they're
was-
at 24.
Yeah, continue.
Tap.
I stopped you.
Alright. Okay, I'm going to then pay 1 to play a Wayfarer's Bauble as the last thing that I am doing this
For the next
turn. I will then move to my untap.
This sucks.
Ooh.
In my upkeep, let me count. 1, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Sure. I'm going to pay 2, and I'm going to crack my Wayfarer's Bauble to search my library for a basic, and then search my library for a basic, and then shuffle. So I'm going to now shuffle my Time Stream Navigator into my library. So I might be able to draw it again
Oh,
and
snap.
chain some extra turns together.
Now I gotta build that Doctor Who commander that lets you play
We'll
up the
see.
bottom of your library.
Yeah,
That's
Time
hilarious.
Stream
River
and River
Song.
Song is
Yeah.
very good. Alrighty. So let us see. Would you like to cut?
Mm-mm. Your fate is your own.
But I would not.
All right.
That would have been really good. Is that
Well,
your
but
only
no,
card
because
in
it
hand?
needs to have haste at this point, or else.
Eli, is that your only card in hand?
Yeah, and I will have actually
I'm getting ignored.
tapped.
I think you said yeah, but then you like
It is
rolled
my
into it.
only card in hand.
Hey, twinsies!
Twinsies. We don't have any cards in hand.
Yes.
Twinsies!
So, how much life are you at?
Oh, well, if you want a real answer, it's 24. It's 24.
So I can push. Dang, dealing with my damage double, I think really was the thing.
Thank you. I was
that-
really hemming and hawing over my removal spell there.
From the jaws of the-vampires.
You know who died with a removal spell like that in hand?
Who? Oh, really?
No.
Or you just tapped out that turn? Blur. And then you never got the value out of that thing I couldn't use against you.
I didn't.
Yeah.
But I did because it didn't get worded at
That's
me.
true. Yeah, because I forget what I was going to do and win, but it would have been pretty sick.
Would have been cool.
Yeah.
I'm going to move to combat, which means I get to trigger, and I will return a Dire Fleet Daredevil.
This thing just
Yes.
keeps going. Are you
Never
sure he hasn't
leaves.
been exiled at any point?
Yes, because of the various like bouncy, like he got like bounced back to my hand, and then he got put back, and then I did the escape, and you don't exile with escape, so he currently has a finality counter on it. With that, do you have anything other? Oh wait, I can do damn now.
You can.
You
I
can't
do
do
damn!
No, no,
Yeah, let's exile damn.
You
Let's
realize it's
exile-
yours.
Wait,
stuff
I'm sorry. Is it,
too.
okay, so it's
Oh,
just,
I'm losing on your turn, buddy.
All right.
Buddy, I'm dead on your turn.
Didn't you use
So the only trigger on Darfleet
Oh, I did use damn. Oh, I should
it's
have used
exiled from
did.
yard.
because it was cheaper than utter end. All right, that's
Wow.
fine. Okay, well, I'm still gonna get that swords to plowshares. So this is gonna be, I think, fairly convoluted. This is exiled under this guy until the end of turn. I am going to pay 1, 2, 3, 4, and I am going to make my Admiral Brass can't be blocked except by spirits this turn. I'm going to move to combat. I am going to swing at you for 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I can
I'll
still
swing at you
block
for
some
9.
things.
No.
No?
You do not have anything that can block this, and these two can only be blocked by spirits. You don't have any spirits. So you're taking 9.
Taking 9.
9 it is, so 15 life?
Then you attacked with 3.
Ah.
Yes. So then, I'm actually going to play this land as my land for turn, and I'm going to pay 2. So I'm gonna have each player draw a card and then
Loot.
discard a
Wait,
card.
when that Dire Fleet
Gimme,
came
gimme,
in,
gimme,
were you
gimme,
supposed
gimme.
to tap something? Or did you already do that?
Do that.
Oh, yeah, you
Oh
gotta
yeah,
tap
I was
her.
supposed to tap something. I'll tap this. This can no longer ever attack. Okay, so I'm gonna move to the end of my turn. I am going to gain control of target non-land permanent. I am going to, I think, gain control of the Swiftfoot boots. Oh, but I can't. No, this doesn't work because I can't re-equip
You
it.
can't re-equip them.
What do you mean?
Oh, I can't
They're still
re-equip them
mine,
because
so I
I'm
can
in
just
my
re-
end step.
yeah.
I'm in the end step, so they're mine,
Right,
but
they're
they're
your
on.
boots, but it's useless.
They're on Andy's.
Yeah.
So actually, I've made a massive mistake here.
Oh, no.
So instead, I guess I'm just gonna gain control of the Twilight.
I will say that this is very good if I can ever find a way to untap things. It's what's making them all large. Yeah. But choose what you would like.
I think the Twilight. Well, does the Twilight Prophet untap when I gain control of it? I don't think
No.
it untaps when I gain control
No.
of it. I kind of need a blocker more than anything.
Well,
think
I
it's
wish I had one for you.
Omega dead.
Well,
like no matter what
yeah.
I do.
You need a flying blocker, right?
Let's just
Well,
say
is there
I'm.
He
a,
doesn't have flying block.
I'll gain control of the Twilight Prophet. I'll make you keep
I'm gonna
working
sack it,
for
baby.
That's fine.
That's fair.
Whatever I
See.
guess I target, you're sacking.
Yeah.
And then I will pay 1, 2 swords to plowshares your cordial vampire.
I'm gonna sack it. So they both get 2 more.
All right, and then look at me in the eye.
How many flying blockers do you have? Do I need to do this dice? Nice.
I don't have any flying blockers.
Okay, I'm not gonna do my dice.
Look at me in the eye. Do you like the card in your hand? Yes or
All
no?
things considered, I don't want to answer this question.
You like it better. I'm gonna pay 2 to Geiger each sanitary. Oh no, because then you'll draw a card and discard. You have a choice. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna pass to my inevitable demise. I have really wormed my way around getting a lot of extra screen time, but I have not wormed my way into a winning position.
I don't know. I've been pretty entertained by all
He's
of
been
it.
very good. Yeah.
I'm doing my best.
You did a good job.
I would watch our chat so hard. I actually did watch our chat a little bit.
All right. I'm drawing. All right, that's some fun. I'm gonna play this Bajuka Bog.
Get wrecked.
Get exiled.
Oh, harsh.
Yeah, it is.
It's insult to injury.
Move
Right?
to combat.
With the goated scavenger Nighthawk, as we move to
MVP.
as we move to our M step, as we move to our post-game analysis here, as I get obliterated by what I would say the MVP of this game, Scavenger Nighthawk, a 3-drop.
Crazy times.
Yeah.
Like, the
Yeah.
card's insane.
Some of us
Seriously,
managed
I-
to kill it once, but
Yeah.
it's killed me
Just
first.
comes back.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
No!
Okay. If you're watching but you're not watching the chat, the bog
did it, and you
actually
only attacked.
super matters because that makes the Nighthawk way worse.
I get another
Let's
turn.
look at,
I get another
let's
turn.
Look at,
Oh, how many
our
counters is
graveyard.
on it?
Or no, is it just everybody's?
It's only 5 counters. No, it's. Oh my god, and you only attack with it. The hubris. I'm only taking 5 damage. I have another turn. I have another turn. I have another turn. No, what do you mean? No.
The huge.
So
I'm
you're at
taking
5.
So so okay, and Andy gains 5.
Yeah.
Okay,
And
right.
you're going to your second main phase.
All right. Then,
Oh my god.
dang it!
Bogged themselves out of a win.
You bugged.
I bogged myself in a win. All right.
Bless the chat.
I have a
Bless the chat.
Cavalino trigger. I make a vampire.
Wow.
I have a Cavalino
Oh my
trigger.
gosh.
Good
I'm
luck
gonna
on
put
that
it on
omen.
this vampire,
Wow.
or on this smaller one rather. I'm going to.
I am riding a high like none other right now.
I'm gonna stack this hoe. Everything has +2. Now it is gonna matter. So these are actually all 6/6s.
Well, you're not. There's no more cordial.
No, but this is from Coral. I didn't do it because I didn't think it
Right,
was gonna
right.
matter,
At the
but
time,
it
it felt
does
irrelevant.
matter.
Wait, no. I dealt with cordial on your turn though.
No, but there are 2 other things that had died.
Oh,
It's
okay.
just I'm
Yeah,
just
they
catching up.
even asked her, like,
I
should I
even
bother
said-
with this?
I said
Yeah.
like, should I
I
bother
believe.
doing this?
I don't know what's happening, but I believe.
So now I sack that guy. I get to draw a card from the thing.
You got a blood token when you attacked.
Ooh.
Well, I get to scry first. Sorry, I'm messing my triggers up. I get to scry. I'm moving this to the bottom. Now I'm drawing for my Cavalino trigger. Okay, that is really garbage. I am playing, tapping 3 for this Commander Spear. I am stacking my Commander Spear.
Yeah.
I'm drawing a card. I am.
Apparently, Andy's on.
That's very
hashtag
funny.
Team Pirate.
Oh my god! Just kill me right now.
Hey, I'm doing my very best. You're making it very hard.
Seeker. I get to scry because I use my Path of Ancestry bottom.
But I'm dead next time you attack.
yeah, that's pretty good.
I feel like I died very early in this
I
game.
do too.
Sanctum Seeker.
Would you like to read what that card does?
Sanctum Seeker is whenever a vampire you control attacks, each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Yeah, so that'll do it if nothing else
That's
does it.
pretty nice. Let's see. Oh, that vampire died because I stacked it, so I get another one of
so
these.
Did this get an extra 1/1 counter at some point? Because it should be on 5.
It did get an extra 1/1
Okay,
counter.
so it's on 6
Yeah.
counters. Okay.
Don't touch my man. This is untapped. That's cool, I guess.
It's got to be the best top
I'm
deck of
gonna-
my life.
That's very funny.
No, it's nothing to do with you. It's all me being bad. It's all me being bad.
I think we should all give ourselves an amount of misplays back equal to the number of misplays that have shaped this game, which is
I'm
like so basically everyone was
discarding
great.
This card and sacrificing this artifact and drawing a card.
Alright,
My
using your
blood,
blood
token.
token.
I am. Oh, okay. I got it. I figured it out. I dug. I'm tapping 4 for the Falkren Noble. It's a vampire noble, and whenever it or another creature dies, target player loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. I'm gonna sack my men to my Virsasir. I'm gonna sack like a bunch of them, so we don't.
Plus 5.
Yeah, bye. I'm sacking them all to Virsasir, which means that my Falcon Noble here will see them, and you will lose the life. I will gain the life.
Your Falcon Noble Wrath triggers
Okay.
on the
So
set.
then I'm just gonna have 1. This is the one you're responding to.
Sure.
Sure.
Going to pay 4 to make it so that my Admiral can't be blocked except by speed.
Yeah, go on with the swing.
Good game!
GG! All right.
You almost loved it, but you didn't.
No,
Oh my
dig,
gosh.
dig, dig,
Wow,
dig, dig.
nicely done.
Pajukabog MVP almost bought me another
Hilarious,
turn.
Andy. Awesome.
I
All
would've-
right, well, thank you
yeah.
guys for tuning in.
Yes.
We really appreciate you being in the chat. It was a lovely time
Wow.
talking with you guys. Thank you for helping us play better and
Yes.
for pointing out where we were missing things. Shout out to Dinos, really explosive plays.
Yeah.
Murkox was also really
Yeah,
scary.
I was like never unhappy with what I was up to. I did feel like I was like, well, I sure don't have a ton of hands, but that may have just been like mono.
At every
Yeah.
point, I feel like someone could have won, which is really
Yeah.
impressive. And
Yeah.
that's honestly what you see around decks that people spend a lot of time building and putting,
Yeah.
money into mana bases. And these were the out-of-the-box precons.
They've gotten really good at this.
Yeah.
If
they
you were
were.
considering buying one, we hope that this helped you in your decision making. Thank you so much for tuning in. We will be here again soon for another stream. But if in the meanwhile you're looking to spend more time with us, please check out our backlog. We just did the Doctor Who.
They're all pretty good.
And it was a really
Yeah.
good stream.
Yeah.
And it was with Planar Chase. So
Plane
check that out.
Chase, yeah.
Planar
Plane
Chase.
Chase,
Sorry,
yeah.
Planar Chase, Planar Party.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Tell your friends. Tell your friends. Why wouldn't you tell your
Yeah,
friends?
tell
What,
your
what, are you,
friends.
what are you talking about that's so important?
Play friends.
But, I mean,
drop
you
us
know,
in the
a nice way.
Discord.
Yeah. Until then, player Pajuka Bogs and it's on the final turn. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thanks for coming.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye.